Blaze, where the crap? Oh, you're updating, right?
Got so many people doing things with the thing. They starting to get ready. We got collabs coming up. It's going crazy. Who's my key? Who is this? Where are all these follows coming from? I'm scared. Okay.
Maybe it's just your time now.
You would think that, but after the hate raids, I'm very scared.
That's very true and very reasonable. I actually
What?
got people tuning in live to my friggin' Heavy Time Free Read Fridays stream. That was a trip.
Oh, that's great. Oh,
That
congratulations.
was sort of spooky. I was like,
Oh,
oh
we do
wait,
have
there's
people.
somebody
Okay.
here.
Yeah,
That's
stream is fully started. All
yeah.
right.
Congratulations, Frank.
Yeah,
Like, do you have
it was
an average of
intense.
3 viewers now?
Here,
Yeah,
I'll do
I've
this.
got how many books have I done so far?
Start
Let me
this
look
party
at
with
it.
my bang.
Yes, sir. Now I gotta get Hero to like sub.
There you go.
Hero got like all the income. I'm like, heck yeah. Like,
Dude,
give me.
those pictures of his room, I'm like, please tell me these are faked because I'm looking at like the GDP of a small nation. I'm like, I cannot believe you have this much
I low
disposable
key
income.
would.
What do
I low
you
key kind of want
do?
Hero on the podcast right now.
Like, you
Yeah.
guys are getting after me. You guys are getting after
Oh
me
no!
right
I
now.
know,
I
dude.
gave
I
Dunn the
know.
humblest
Perspective.
apology. I was like, yo, Dunn, I take back everything. Hero beat you to it. Nah, he's getting all the roast now. All of it.
All right.
Let me message him.
Oh, I don't have these
Finally, someone with artistic view in the call.
I don't have these organized with. Well, I have them organized, but I don't have like the short story collections. So I've read a minimum of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books, I think. Um, allowed on there. Those are all multi-week affairs, and then dozens to hundreds of short stories. So it's an archive.
Like Hero, I would let in. I would let in, 100%. Can't let everybody in, but like certain people, I want to mainly just like talk about his merch. That's what I want him on, because that's a lot of goddamn merch. So much merch.
That is. And animation cells, which is pretty dope. But
Yeah, I've seen that as a thing that people do lately is collecting animation cells, and it's neat. I'm not
it's neat.
like
But for
a
me,
hundred.
if it doesn't make sound for me, it's not worth my time.
Yeah, for me, like I can't justify like any expenditures like that because I don't have anywhere to display it. And then what's kind of what's the point at that point?
What up, Dan?
Right.
I'd
That
love
is true.
to,
What's the
but I
point if
just
you're not
have
going to display it?
I have nowhere to put the thing. So it's like okay. I have all
No, I
this
get that.
like I'm choked for friggin' book space, and like every time I go out buying books, I'm like,
Dan, are
these
you in
have
the
to
Discord? Like,
these have to go somewhere.
I need clarification. Oh, it's Cam. Bro, change your goddamn name.
Welcome to the
Cam, I'm about
podcast
to kick you in the
live.
chest.
There's a Batman mech cartoon coming?
Shut up,
Wow.
Blaze.
I'm sorry, I just find that out. That's look cool.
Blaze, why? Why you won't shut up about Batman and his amazing friends? Yeah,
Isn't
Cam,
it
I'm
just
not
change
even a
your
Spider-Man and
Batman
his
fan.
name.
amazing friends?
Change your name, Cam. You messing me up. Anyway, I would have background music when I'm like lazy. Anyway, welcome to episode 98 of the Riders of the Grid podcast. 98 goddamn episodes. Why do you guys like us? I don't know, but thank you. You put up with us for 98 episodes. Keep doing it, because we about to hit next level shenanigans. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got a lot going on, but I gotta do the shout outs. So, special shout outs to our members of the grid with us. We got Kuzan, Dad Writer, best Dad Writer we got. Alright. Shout out, do I want to shout out Blaze? No, because Blaze is right here. Blaze is an idiot.
Hello.
See? Idiot. Anyway, shout out to my boy Clank, aka Blitz Clank. You know, Clank still here. Hey, yo, look who it's the dad writer himself. Kazong is in the chat. Kazong,
Oh, hey, Kazan.
my
What
boy. I
up?
told you we shout you out all the time. We got you. Glad to have you back. Glad to have you back. Shout out to Clank. You know, he's the one who be fighting me all the time on the dumbest things. That's alright. We respect it. You know, I gotta shout out my TikTok morphin masters. They doing their thing right now. So if y'all can, after this, go say what's up. Tell them I sent you. Shout out
All
to
right.
honorary members Aru, Shinjay, Prince. You know how it go. The usual. And shout out my boy Shield. Alright, that's all I got for shout outs. Anyway,
Yay.
yes sir. Also Kazong says what's up to everybody in chat and well mainly the podcast. Says what's up
What up?
y'all. The boys. I'm glad movie night was a success, man. Like, what's going on with you guys? I'm still tripping over movie night being a success.
It was a lot of people. Like I was expecting 4 people to. Oh, come on!
And the room is
That
broken.
was my fault.
Great sign.
That was my fault.
Let's try that again.
Let's try that again. But yeah, I was expecting like
I think we just waited too long.
I was expecting maybe 4 people, including me, and like almost 10, I think.
No, we had a solid 10, and then some people left, and then came back. It was dope.
A lot of people, folk.
Like I had to do it for the boy Kazan because he missed the commentary. I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Not a founding member missing commentary. Wait a minute, Kazan. Let me pull some strings and talk to our movie guy, aka our show era grandpappy Frag. Say hi, Frag.
Listen, damn it!
I didn't.
Back in my day, invite 1.
And like it just happened. It worked out. It was great. Got to see some
Back in my
guys,
movies weren't even out yet. I was there when they premiered.
right? Like it was a dope time. Like I got to see my first Godzilla movie again, and I did go back to watch older ones. Like I got to see it again. It was cool. Godzilla fell over a lot.
Yeah, he did.
A lot of things fell over in that movie.
Like oh my goodness. And then Minizilla was just chilling in like the same space pod.
There we go.
He was out of it for a good minute.
You're just missing an echo.
On my way. But like the humans actually were putting in more work than Godzilla at
There he
this
is.
point. Like I don't know, man. Mole Robot was going in. Mole Robot carried.
I wouldn't know if I described it as carried, but
They're doing more
he
than
helped.
they were doing more than Godzilla for the most part. Godzilla was like, all right, let me fire a couple beams. Mole Robot, let me pierce the goddamn space Godzilla.
And then Baby Godzilla just kind of disappeared for like the rest of the movie.
He was chilling in the space capsule.
I'm pretty sure in the Japanese version he shows up again. Like.
Oh, I know you saw
like,
there was one little clip.
The
of him
English
saying,
dub
okay.
version, the English dub cut is just incredible. How it just like rewrites that movie to make it to take an already kind of weird movie and make it utterly incoherent. I'm just like, this is a wild ride.
The English dub was hilarious.
It's so
like when Frank asked me which one we doing, sub or
Space
dub, I said,
I wish they would do something more with the Space Godzilla suit, though.
What can you do with the Space Godzilla suit?
You can't let's go.
Stop
oh,
saying
It's too.
It
is literally too dummy thick. It cannot physically move its legs.
when Kazong said Godzilla had cake, I was rolling. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He got the cake.
Like
He got a triple decker German chocolate forest cake. Cake.
All right, my fellow Agito brother, let's do this.
Double
Never mind.
Agito.
Ow.
Like it was
jumped.
just so good. It was such a good film because like
Ow.
it's good because of nostalgia for me. I understand if it's like not the best, but like
it's a fun movie. I love the
Yeah.
movie. It's like I'll rag on it. I'll rag on a lot of things that I like,
Oh yeah,
but I still like the thing.
Yeah, too. Blaze, we gotta focus.
this is true.
Oh, what?
Oh, this is your
I'm
first
confused
throwback
how any of
Godzilla
that
film?
worked.
Yo, hold on, Fred. We gotta show him some more next time.
Oh, don't worry. I have the hookup.
Like,
Anyway,
I was tempted to
I
watch
can dodge
Destroyer,
him.
but then shout out to Blue again. He's like, "No, watch Space Godzilla." I'm like, "You are a genius."
I will watch Space Godzilla.
Like, the Space Godzilla, that was nostalgic for
Oh,
me.
that's not the move I wanted.
I remember watching it with my dad. I'm just sitting here like, "What's this?" He's like, "You'll enjoy it." And you were right. I love giant monsters kicking the crap out of each other. In this case, Godzilla's just throwing beams.
And it.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, why is it that whenever I get knocked away when I'm blocking, I get like I cannot counter, but if somebody knocks me away when I'm blocking,
Yeah, no, Clank. I hate fighting against Clank
It's
for that
just-
very reason.
he's just like right up in my business, and I'm like, how? How?
Blaze has been defeated. Oh, oh, he smacked the Satan Saber on the head. Yo, your kid was
Ow.
cheering. Your kids were cheering for Space Godzilla. Oh no! It's because he looks
Yeah.
cooler.
He does look cooler.
He looks
Like
so
I can't,
cool.
I can't be upset at that because that's just
Ow.
like
Ooh, nice counter kick. Oh, that guy's trying to
Oh
stab.
yeah, we're definitely gonna have, like. I wanted to watch Destroyer, but like, I low key might be like, nah, let's fight. Let's watch the one with Ghidorah and Mothra in that joint. There's so many.
Which
There's so
one?
many.
You'll have to be more specific.
Maybe the first one. I don't know. Not. Yeah, probably the first one. I do want to watch Destroyer though, just so I can see everybody's reaction to Minizilla. Oh my gosh. Y'all
Ow.
gonna
Ow,
have to
ow,
back
ow.
up.
Still stabbed. Still getting stabbed.
But it's so good. And then, you know, we gotta throw back the Kira Major vs. Ryu Soldier, because, like, that movie had no right to be that freaking awesome.
Yeah.
That was a good one. And segue to news. Are we segueing to news? Using that as a segue?
I mean, we can. I'm still gonna talk
Well,
about
because
it.
I mean, we got the next Versus film. So.
Well, okay.
GG, fellow Aito.
I mean, I'm still gonna talk about, like,
Yeah,
movie
yeah.
night, because, like, we gotta do that again. It was great. I'm glad everyone had a
Fine.
good time.
You want to
Hey.
keep talking about New Night till you're done talking about New Night.
Oh,
Let's not switch topics then.
like, it was just, I'm glad everyone enjoyed it. I'm glad everybody enjoyed it. And then I still don't understand why you would say Kong beats Zilla. My man walked away with the title
That was
clean.
like another
that was like
discussion
another
after the
hour
actual
discussion,
movie.
right? I'm like, what? Hold on, let me put on the referee hat, because like you ain't gonna tell me. And Kong was out here putting them hands on. I'm definitely gonna watch that one. I may be able to.
And rooms
It
broke.
looks like it died.
I may be able to possibly do that one, Frank, so you wouldn't have to do that one. I'll have to make sure at first, because, like,
You mean Kong versus Zilla?
yeah,
Whenever we do that one?
yeah, I may have to do that one. Just cause. I wonder what King of the Monsters was good too. Like, people sleep on that. Like, y'all, that was good. And I'm sitting here like, if you like the first one, you must be really boring. Because King of the Monsters was better by miles.
Room doesn't look broke on my side, but we'll see what
Yeah.
happens.
Nah, dude, you're like the coolest dad writer we know. It's perfectly fine.
And room is broke.
You don't. If you can't, you know.
Echo vaporized.
I think you're the problem, Echo.
You think I'm the problem? Probably, but
Who's on? Unfortunately, we have not developed the way for smell to transmit through the internet, so you're good on that front. That's not an excuse.
like,
Smelly isn't. The other two are, but not smelly.
I was gonna say, like, it's perfectly fine. Like, we know you doing your thing. Feel me? There it is. That's what I'm talking about, Cam. Change that name. Now I can properly say,
You
"What
forced
up,
that
Cam?"
man to create an entirely new account just for your own personal, just so you knew who he was.
Yeah, I
Uh,
am Oma. Excellent. Welcome back, Cam. Welcome back. But yeah, dude, like, nah, for real though. For real
all
though.
right, take two or
It
take
was,
three.
for real though, it was dope. It was dope. So I'm glad you all enjoyed it. I'm gonna talk with movie guy, aka Frag, and we gonna figure out what's next.
Something will be next.
Yeah,
The
something.
options are limited only by your imagination and my ability to procure it, which
Dude, we gotta do the Inframan one though. That's a fact.
I'll do Inframan every day for a week if I have to.
Like,
I will inflict Inframan on the world. I don't care.
yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's the next one. We're gonna have Inframan
The
because
return of Inframan on
because
movie night.
it is perfect and I don't know something maybe another Sentai one. Probably yeah another Sentai one. But Inframan's a definite like y'all gonna understand the hilarity that is Inframan. Yeah, cause I was down for it. Let's go. But versus films are great, man. You know you gotta love a good Sentai versus. And with that, I'm gonna pass the mic to Dunn so we can get on with the news.
Oh, really? Okay, fine. All right.
Here's the resident jukebox.
Anyway, our first little bit of Sentai news we
Yes, sir.
got is what we were discussing. So, Zenkaiger has ended now. Zenkaiger ended yesterday. And as usual, we get our whole bevy of post announcements of post series stuff. And the first thing they announced was Kikai Zentai Zenkaiger versus Mashin Sentai Kira Major versus Senpaija. Hmm.
Senpai. And I've already seen hints at who's gonna be in it, and a lot like
So,
I'll let you
all we
go.
know so far is that it's Zenkaiger versus Kira Major. There's a lot of grilled meat.
So that's a
And
definite
then,
hint. That's a definite hint.
right. And then,
Echo, why you
assumably,
feeling?
this isn't confirmed, but assume.
Oh freaking apples!
Okay, the room. Game does not want to cooperate today. I
Somebody,
do know.
somebody else host.
It's probably just me. Maybe if I restart, let me restart my system.
Okay.
Let me just.
We'll let Echo restart the system and then come back to you.
I'm sorry y'all don't get to see the
Room's weird.
actual you know stuff in the back, but it's alright. Y'all understand what's going on.
Alright, anyway. So, assumably, Senpaiger is referring to a team of veterans. Assumably. But we don't know who those veterans are. Except one of them has a white glove. One of the Reds has a white glove. That's all we know.
And
That's
so far, a lot of people we don't know for sure, so do not take this as it's canon. It's going to happen. Just hear me out. What a lot of people are currently guessing. Remember, this is still rumor mill until confirmed otherwise. Just gotta let that sit there. All right. That way, Dunn doesn't yell at me. But like, in all seriousness,
yes.
it is rumored right now, and a lot of fans are speculating that Mega Red is going to be one of the people who are in this film.
Mega Red.
Mega
Is
Red.
he?
Mega Red, you say?
It is Kamen
Nice.
Rider Climax Fighters Cam, but I'm currently restarting just to make sure things are working. So that's why the screen is black right now.
Is one of the teasers that we saw was basically just Zenkaiser and Kirame Red fighting for food,
Yep.
and then a third hand came in, and that's where I said it was the white glove.
Yeah, it's a white glove with
That could be Mega Ranger's hand.
yes. It's a white glove
So
with a red undersuit. That much we know for sure.
yes,
And like a lot of people are presuming it's Mega Red because the glove matches up and the grilled meat
and the meat.
and the meat. So that would be dope if it's Mega Red. I'm gonna be 100% with you because like Mega
Mhm.
Ranger. We ain't see them in a minute. You know, I wouldn't be surprised.
I mean, Mega Red is usually there for all the crossovers. Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Their 25th anniversary?
They are season 21, so yeah.
It's
Yes.
near that.
Yes, it would be their. This year would be their 25th anniversary.
Okay.
They're season 21. We're on 46. That's 25.
That does make it pretty plausible.
Frag, sling me another invite so I can join.
Okay, I'll make a new room.
Alright. And it would be dope if Mega Red comes back, because it's like we haven't seen anything from Mega Ranger in a good minute. Also, I wouldn't be surprised if a Geki Ranger shows up, because there is a connection with Kira Major. But again, that's not confirmed either. But it would be nice, just because, like...
It'd be cool, since they did have a cameo during Kira Major, so...
There was a little Geki tribute, and, like, it would be nice, you know? But if there was any of the Senpai, or any previous Ranger you would like to come back in the Senpai, who would you want? As a Senpai, who would you guys want?
I'm always up for more Gao.
Gao Yellow, Gao Red, Gao Black?
Just the whole...
Maybe not Gao Black.
I'm thinking Gao Black needs to attend right now.
Yeah,
honestly.
maybe not Gao Black, but...
Maybe not him, but the other Gaos.
Yeah.
Any of the other Gaos.
Silver, that's for sure.
What'd you say, Blaze? Who would you want?
Gao
Silver.
That's for sure.
Oh, yeah.
Silverworks.
So any of the other Gao Ranger besides Gao Black. Gao Black needs to go sit down and think about what they've done.
Think about, reflect on yourself.
Reflect on yourself.
Channel you in the Gao Black there, but the Gao Black.
Other Gaos from a more recent series. I mean, we do have Yamato. Yamato's always on the table.
Yamato is a dope red. I would like for him to come back too. But if not, I completely understand. But Yamato, heck yeah. Or anybody from Zooji. I would like just to get someone from Q Ranger and someone from Zooji just to have a mini thing with them. I don't give a damn. It needs to be happening. It's deserved. We're never gonna get that team up, and I would love to get that team up.
I am happy now that we are getting like yearly team ups again.
Yeah.
Guys.
Team ups are great. Alright, so yeah, we're back now. Oh,
I didn't. Give me a second.
Okay.
Coming in.
Hopefully we can get the rematch on. And personally, I would like someone from either, I don't know about Jetman, but I would like, excuse me.
The Condor is kind of dead, but that hasn't stopped him before.
True. I would like someone from Hurricane to show back up. Maybe Hurricane Blue, or Hurricane Yellow. Ooh. Just because I love Hurricane Blue a lot.
Doesn't everyone? But Ching.
But
agree.
Basically, I love her. Yes.
Is anyone concerned that Blaze is invisible?
Blaze, what the fuck?
Echo, we're gonna try. Okay, we're gonna try.
We're gonna try it.
Nope, we failed. Mission failed.
Alright,
somebody else make the room, please.
Okay. I will try. But, yes.
Alright, well, I can try. Echo seems to be the one who's having difficulties right now.
Well, Blaze said it was me, so I restarted just to be safe.
Well, you're the one who's been dropping out first. That's what I mean. So
fair enough. Ugh. If not, we can run the 1v1s until, because these servers aren't the best. The servers are doo-doo, but
and we got it. It's been a while. IMAX Fighter's been cooperating for quite a few weeks. It's been a while since we had it like completely crash on us.
Yeah, I would wish Blaze uses power more to make sure it's stable all the goddamn time.
Are you using Wi-Fi then? Maybe that's why, Echo.
I am on Ethernet all the time because some of us play fighting games, Blaze.
Look,
right.
I'll the room next.
Anyway, so we got the new Versus movie. Whatever. We got some merch news for Sentai.
Hey, Frank, did you say who you wanted to come back? I'm sorry, Dan. I just want to make sure.
Oh.
What? No,
Like-
somebody else make the room. I want to see.
No, I was saying, did you want like what other previous ranger would you like to come back as a senpai?
Bioman, maybe.
Ooh,
I haven't seen them in a while.
that would be nice.
Any
too.
specific bioman or just in
Oh,
general?
in general, really. Mostly Bioman, just the whole team.
Oh, I could do some Time Ranger.
Not Tom Fire though. He's dead.
Good. Dude, Time Ranger. Like,
Yeah, Time Ranger would be nice too.
no,
It is.
play another
There,
match.
another option is that it is Jew Ranger's 30th anniversary, or it was. Last year.
Oh, interesting. Jet Black is dead.
He can
He is dead. It hasn't stopped him before, but he
It
hasn't
does. It
dead.
is not. When he showed up
just
in
need to,
Go
like,
Kaiser, he's like,
skill,
yeah.
Okay, we're just waiting for. Oh, we got a frag.
All right, everybody, it's game
Up in
time.
quickly.
All right, so
Gosh,
let's move on now to do this. Let's
All right.
hear everybody's thoughts.
We got some merch news.
Merch.
If you're a fan of the Shoto set, after Go Kaiser is going to be Live Man.
Okay.
It's not for Live Man, and the room
Wow.
was disbanded by the host. Okay.
I didn't
That's
disband
not
it
good.
though. I like what the fuck.
Try it one more time.
I'll make the room this time.
Fine, make some
Okay.
room then.
Blaze makes the room. All right.
Blaze wants me to look bad. Sorry about that. We would have gameplay up, but like,
The room does not want to cooperate.
really doesn't. I'm down for like the 1v1s if it don't work.
Yeah. I mean, the only one we can try Blaze, and then we can try me since I haven't tried it.
Yes.
But yeah, we'll see how that goes. Anyway, so we got Live Man. If you want some Live Man figures, there you go.
Yeah.
For those of you who got the Memorial Mobirates, they just announced the Gokai Cellular,
which is Gokai Silva.
Gokai Silva.
I had to do it.
And it comes with the Golden Anchor, Dragon Ranger Key, the Time Fire Key, the Albury Killer Key, and a 2 Kaiser Key. Well, they didn't officially reveal it as a 2 Kaiser Key, but the silhouette is a 2 Kaiser Key, so.
I had to do it. I'm sorry. Like, I had to flex a little bit with the Gokai, the Memorial.
Oh, you were playing the Mobirates.
Yeah, I had
unfortunately.
to.
It didn't come through on my side. I don't know if it came through on stream.
Oh, okay. Please work, game. That's what I'm saying.
I hope the game works. Okay, well, we're all here except Echo.
I'm connecting. I had to accept the invite. But
Really, hop on a pad.
So like it's cool. I'm glad because I was like, are we not gonna do one for Guy? But like, nah, they said nah. Here, Guy gets one too. I'm like, yeah.
Of course he does.
Gotta give him one.
Nope. Still failed.
Everyone ready?
Echo's just doesn't. Echo's the one who's not doing the pose. It's Echo who keeps dropping. Sorry to say, Echo.
Yeah.
Why? Why me?
What programs do you have going on in the background, Echo?
Nothing.
Oh.
Anything different today?
The game don't like me. We can try 1v1s right now.
Rank it?
Yeah.
We can try rank it 2v2. Maybe that'd work.
Yeah, I will definitely work on more emotes because that's a fact.
Yeah, let's try. I mean, no one else is going to interrupt her 2v2s, so.
Yeah, so let's try and rank 2v2.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that room's busted.
Absolutely.
I don't know why it's acting like this. Cause there's
hopefully rank will be a bit more stable.
My connection's usually good, so I don't know what's going on. Oh.
I mean, if worse comes to worse, we could just swap to a different game. I mean, I don't mind.
You queued up for a rank match. Anyway, then let's continue the merch.
Yes. Well, I was just going to Sentai merch. I think that's it for the Sentai merch news. Obviously, Dawn Bros is coming out next week, so we got some scans relating to Dawn
There
Bros,
was
but
some Lightning
nothing.
Collection stuff, but it all sucked, so I didn't care about it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm sorry, you
Let me
keep
move on
doing
to-
the first few seasons. I don't care for them. Ugh. But anyway, we got.
I've already decided what I'm getting the Shoto Gao Ranger sets eventually.
Oh yeah.
I would have got it sooner, but my car ate my money, so. But eventually. Anyway, off of Super Sentai and on to Raida.
Rider.
Might as well stick with the merch news. We got the complete selection modification. Kamen Rider O's version 10th release. So, the O's CSM O's driver coming out for 10th anniversary stuff. It includes the his new Tajidor spinner thing. Or Tajidor Eternity.
Basically, Bandai wants my money.
Bandai wants all the money.
So I may have to give it, because I always wanted a CSM anyway. So, like, this may be the perfect time.
Mm-hmm. Speaking of Bandai wants money, Revites is getting another form. What the fuck, dude?
Birth, did we talk about Birth CSM, by the way? Birth's got the CSM. For his new mode.
Oh, Burf's getting a CSM?
Yep.
I did. Oh, okay. I didn't see that one, but yes, Burf. It makes sense that Burf would be getting a CSM.
So, like, Bandai still. Like,
With the new
Bandai's
form.
like, I heard you like Birth. So you're gonna get the Birth with the Birth.
Okay, we got 2v4. How's everyone else working?
I got 2v4.
2v4.
You might just want to run the one. Might just want to do the
canceling.
ones.
I'm gonna cancel and rejoin.
I'll try as well.
Fixes it.
Yeah, I also seen 2 and 4, so I'm gonna do that right now.
I also see it too. So.
Everyone set opponent to be any level, right?
Yes, please.
I did.
Yep. Thank you for having me check. 3 out of 4. The rank and match entry has been canceled.
Me too.
Okay.
Alright, let's do that again.
I am 1v4.
I am connecting.
Connecting. That'd be funny if I can't connect the Blaze because the Blaze hates me.
Liz, why do you like this?
Okay, I'm seeing 1 and 4.
Yeah. I'm gonna.
So yeah, we got that.
Please try to get the 4v4.
Oh, 2 and 4 now. There we go.
Okay, that's probably me.
Amazing.
Okay, we got 3 and 4. Okay.
Oh, so let me cancel and go back then.
Okay, we're just missing Echo.
Yeah, we're just missing
Yeah.
you. Hero, you heathen, get in here.
We can use. There we go.
We said they couldn't join us. We said they weren't experienced.
Oh yeah, no, I was just being an idiot. I was just being an ass. I do that all the time. Oh nope, I can't freaking connect. Okay, game hates me.
Oh no, yeah no.
Am I too advanced?
The game
for
is
you,
not
Climax
cooperating with
Riders?
Echo today.
Am I too
The
advanced?
game is just not cooperating with Echo today.
I'm gonna just do 1v1. We'll make it happen.
Can you even get a 1v1 going?
I
Is the
don't know.
question.
If we can't, then I'll figure something out.
I mean, we may just have to switch games at this point. If we want to have a game going. Either that or we just talk.
Yeah, that too.
Or you can just make the AIs fight each other.
I mean, I can, but I'd rather do that with scrambles anyway.
Alright, I'm in 1v1 rank Q.
Me too.
I got in one.
Who my Boolean?
That's me.
Yeah, I ain't doing it.
It's done. I don't know about
Which means I guess I'm waiting for Blaze to queue up so he can.
Blaze, try to queue up with Echo.
Don't worry, we not playing nothing.
Yeah.
1v1. 1v1 against Echo. Try
Apparently, this is Climax Riders. Kamen Rider.
We're trying to play Comics Fighters.
Yeah, the game doesn't like me right now.
Double Kuga, this is gonna take a while.
Alright, here
I
we
was
go.
just gonna say, this is just
Echo.
gonna be like the fight
I'm
at the
gonna go
very
for
end against Endagava, where they're just beating on each other.
Yeah.
Oh, looks like Echo got the fight.
Yeah. So Hero, if you see the
Yep.
chat, go to the voice channel and join the podcast, man.
It's a
Your button.
podcast channel.
Get your button here. We got to talk about your merch. But
Okay.
after we finish the news. So what else we got done?
So speaking of Bandai wanting all the money, we got scans. Revice is getting another form. Holy fucking shit! Ow!
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
I can't
Ow.
connect to Blaze. Okay. So it's specifically Blaze I can't connect to.
What?
Well, you gotta connect to us. You haven't tried a 1v1 against us, so.
Yeah.
I mean, we fought before, so like, I don't know. Blaze, is your brother playing something?
I have nothing to do with it. He's been always playing things whenever it work or not.
Right. But
But-
like, is he
Well, yeah,
downloading?
we got
porn?
one fight. I don't know what happened.
Why is that
I
always
assume that's Hero. Hey, Hero.
Because he
Right.
does it.
Hey, what's going on, everyone?
What's up? We in the
Hello,
middle of the
Hero.
news, but like, I need to talk to you about your merch obsession. We'll do that after the news, so don't worry.
Later. All right.
Later.
Anyway,
What else do we have here?
so yeah, we got scans. Revice is getting Thundergale. That's his new form, and it is Revice because it is a combo form between
Revi
Icky and Vice. They're going full. They're finally going full double with this,
I'm okay
and it's
with
2 in
that.
1. I mean, I figured they would do it at some point. Their final form, no matter what, would be a 2 in 1.
Yeah, it'll definitely be revised.
This is not their final form, so.
So you can tell it's
And
like
it's just.
Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, you can go. You can go first.
I was gonna
I'll voice
say
it for
you
a
can
second.
tell it's like you could tell the undersuit is Vice's form. So like I feel like it's gonna like an upgrade to that in a way. Maybe he'll like
You mean the rolling stamp?
maybe he'll like connect the stamp to the rolling stamp and then use the stamp.
No, we seen the stamp. It's his own like
No,
individual
that's
thing.
what I'm saying. I'm saying maybe he'll stamp on he'll like do the rolling
Oh,
stamp.
I mean like in story thing. I see what
Yeah,
you're saying.
like stamp on stamp and then form it or whatnot. Maybe I don't know.
I just got eviscerated by it.
But like, about the form itself, I don't hate it, but I'm like, dang, it's a little too soon. But then again, Vice.
No, I don't hate it. I don't hate it. It is. It like most of Revice forms, it is a colorful mess. In the best circumstances.
I just think it's a little too soon because technically.
It is. That's my main complaint. Is like we keep giving this man forms. Like
this isn't their first time doing.
I mean,
this isn't
it
their
is a
first
Kamen
time
Rider
doing
show,
this,
so.
but like.
Modern Writer's been like this for the better part of a decade.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, why are you surprised then?
I'm sort of shocked that there is shock.
What I'm saying is, I think it's a little too soon because Vice got his thing.
Here's how I shall explain it to the people who are poo-pooing on Rider forms. Okay, so Bardarex and Volcano were essentially our Assault and just married to 0-1 right
Shining
away.
and
We're essentially our Shining Hopper and Assault and the Assault Hopper. Those were those two. But at the same time there, we also got a form for Vulcan. Vulcan also got that form. He was also able to go Vulcan during that slot. After that, 0-1 did not get another upgrade until Metal Cluster. And now I was assuming that the rolling would be our Metal Cluster, but it's not. Rolling is something entirely different, apparently. And this is our Metal Cluster? I don't know. Does Thundergale equals Metal Cluster? What does rolling equal when you come compare to previous shows? And what does Thundergale equal when we compare to previous shows? And even then, it doesn't matter. We still have the issue of Revice getting all of the forms and Live and everyone else getting absolutely jack shit.
See, I get where you're coming from. I get where you're coming from, because, like...
So this is on a different level.
I 100% get where you're coming from. Also, Hero Kazong says, what up?
Yo.
But, like, I get where you're coming from, Dun. I understand that, like, the main writer will get more. So, like, I'm not worried about that specifically. It's just, like... I feel bad for Vice because Vice usually gets shafted when it comes to these things, and he just got a power up for him, which was good, you know.
Well, here's, I mean, that's the thing. We're doing that different. I view Revi and Vice as the same character, basically.
Yeah, no, see, yeah, I get that because they're kind like Vice is like Icky's inner voice, so to speak. So like, there's that,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But at the same time, like, while they are the same character, there aren't, or like they share a lot. So it's like Vice just got his own thing, so it's weird that Vice can't really do much. But at the same time, that's why I'm like, I feel like it's a little too soon. But at the same time, this is George we're talking about. If someone makes something, he's like, nah, f that. I'm making something better. Or in Gene's case, I'm just gonna be like,
Yes.
if Gene's in Gene's case, I'm just gonna be like, all right, I'll make you these, so you know where that came from. It came from me, not whoever the fuck made that and gave it to you.
Right. I'm. Other than that, I keep complaining about Revice.
That's
But the better thing that we did get something a lot better with these scans. We got Holy Live. Man, I like that form.
yeah.
That form looks cool.
It looks good. It's basically live, but like as an angel. So I'm like,
Yes,
he's
it's
got the
about
wings and
time that
everything.
man gets an upgrade. Huzzah.
Here's my thing. What about Evil? Will Evil use it and then he gets like black wings? Can I call him like Sephiroth? Because that would be dope.
That would be pretty dope.
Fallen
I
Angel
don't know.
Evil or something like that.
I don't know. It's funny to me that Evil is still around. He was like just in the last episode, so
I'm
he's in the
glad he's
episode we're talking
still.
about today. So
I'm glad, honestly, that Evil's still around.
yeah. Oh, I'm pretty sure this is not live / Evil's final form, but considering how the show has gone so far, I can't guarantee that.
I feel bad for Jean because she ain't getting none, but she's definitely
Yeah,
the
no.
better of the
John
siblings.
John is unfortunately not getting anything for the entire show. That's
Granted,
my prediction.
granted,
She's not getting any upgrade until after the show. Maybe she gets something in the V Cinema, but that's it.
she's still the better of the siblings. Like I'm okay if a lot of things she get are just weapon based and like she just goes off with weapons. I'm cool with that, 100%. Because she's still my favorite character. And then there's Iki. It's like her, then Iki, then Hiromi, then Daichi. Because
All right.
I just don't like Daichi right now. It's not that he did anything bad. It's just eh.
No, I get it. He hasn't done much in the recent episodes.
Yeah. Actually, I put George over Daichi too. So Daichi, you'll get your time in the sun. Don't worry, you'll get yours.
Holy Live. Holy Live. Let's see what happens with Holy Live.
Holy Lord. But yeah, there's that. That's what we got so far.
We got those, and then
Hey, let me know when your guys' fight is done so I can requeue.
we got well, my fight is done. I just haven't started up a new queue.
Okay, I'm queuing up now.
And then we got an announcement for Kamen Rider Revice Dear Gaga, which is Hiromi's story. What happened to Hiromi after he got blasted off that cliff? So he's alive,
He got
and
it.
he's getting his own. Yes, he's alive, and he's essentially getting his own version of.
I thought I did.
He's getting his own spin-off where it explains what the fuck he's doing.
Yeah. And the trailer for it dropped, and it was pretty neat. And
It was.
the siblings show up and like try to get him back, and he's like, "What the fuck?"
I don't know. I've seen some things saying like he lost his memory, other things saying like he's just done.
I think
I could believe either.
it might be a combination of both, where he lost his memory, and then when the Igarashi siblings find him, they try to talk to him and bring him back, and he's like, "No, no," and he just loses all motivation of like everything, and then like maybe he'll build it back, and then he'll do something heroic, and then he'll come back as a Kamen Rider.
Yeah. But this is where we're gonna get all of Hiromi's like backstory and development because he was never supposed to be a character.
You had
Yeah.
to do it somehow.
Hiromi is a miracle child of Kamen Rider.
I keep connecting to Blaze, so damn it, Blaze.
Well, you keep trying to connect to Blaze. I have 1 out of 2 open right now, so you can try to connect to
I
that.
go to do.
Yeah, there's that. And yeah, we got what we get. We got some double news.
Yes, I was saving that for last. So, Kamen Rider Double Futo PI, the trailer for the anime release.
Yeah.
We also got the casting announcements.
Memory of Heroes
So-
makes a comeback, basically, because that's who the cast is.
Yes, the guys who did the voices for Double and Philip, for Chotaro and Philip, in Memory of Heroes are coming back, and they're going to be the voices for the anime.
Yep.
Which is good. I like those guys. They did a good job.
Yeah, even if like even if they didn't sound like them or close to them, the attitude was definitely there. So it's like, yeah, no, these guys are definitely still Shotaro and Philip. They do it well. Like, you know what I'm saying? They feel like the characters, even if they don't sound like the characters. That's perfectly fine.
Yeah.
Still not a fan of the manga art style because like Terry looks weird.
I think the art style looks fine.
No, Terry looks weird to me. Like,
He looks like the pinhead that he actually is.
yeah. But like I didn't say it was bad. It's just weird. It looks weird to me. I don't know. I feel like this art like it's mainly Terry. I think it's just mainly Terry. Everybody else is fine. He just looks weird. So yeah, other than that, God damn it! I keep running into Blake, and then you pick Axel.
Echo.
But you keep... Oh, it's Double versus Axel.
Oh,
But is the match
stop
going to...
queuing. One of you two stop
Wait,
queuing.
no,
so you can
the match is
organize.
connecting. The match is going. It's going.
It was going. It was.
Oh, it was going?
It was going.
Oh,
So Blaze,
that's unfortunate.
Blaze, you hate me. Just say it, man. Like I understand. Just admit
I'm
it.
queued up for a match right now, so if Blaze
Yeah.
doesn't do anything...
If Blaze can just stop
Blaze-
queuing for a second.
Blaze, do not queue.
Cool.
Let's see if Echo can connect to me, at least.
Yeah, Blaze, look, just admit it right now on the podcast in front of everyone. You hate me, dude. Go ahead. Okay,
But
Blaze.
Echo have trust issues.
Trust it. You give me no reason to trust you. Anyway,
Give you some reason. The fact that I'm still
No.
here trying with you, man. I was
no,
trusting you.
I'm the one trying, Blaze. You're just
So
laughing
did you
in your
two get a
fifty-minute
match, or
I'm
what?
still waiting.
Still says he's
Okay.
connecting.
Nobody else try to queue.
Entered rank match. Okay, there we go. I've entered a
Okay.
rank match.
Alright,
You
so
entered.
against the Frank now. Frank, I'm queuing.
You're 1v2.
Blaze.
I'm gonna try to connect to you. Hold on. Come on, baby.
Oh, wait, you're not yet? Oh, okay. I thought you were the end.
No, he got in a rank match, but not with me. Okay, now I'm in a rank match.
Alright. Hopefully I'm fighting dead.
You guys in?
Yeah, I'm in. Yes, I got in a rank match, so I assume it's us.
Hopefully.
All right. Hopefully, I can fight him. Hopefully, we get something. Anyway, so that is Uto PI. We got a trailer. Animation looks fine. I personally I like the art style. I have nothing against it.
Yeah.
So the match didn't work out. I got the black screen.
Really? I'm loading. I loaded in.
Oh, now it's loading for me, but I didn't see like the character like versus screen. Oh, now I'm all white. Okay, that's
Oh.
ready.
Alright.
Now
was-
it's
Oh,
loading
we're
slow.
slow. We're lagging. Okay,
There it is.
and there it goes.
There it
Yep.
is.
All right.
Alright, so it's
Now,
me.
yeah, I think it's Echo. I think it's honestly on your side. Sorry, bro, but
I don't understand why.
It's just
I don't understand
Echo?
why either.
It's not me. You already see it.
Shut the fuck up, Blaze.
I need to get back you for all the blame you put on me. I need to speak
What?
on my own behalf.
Blaze, you do nothing to prove your innocence.
All right.
I
Anyway,
didn't
I think
I'm gonna show you.
Yeah.
we did get earlier this week. We also I've Sentai thing. I forgot. We finally got toy. We got a preview of the noises for the sound effects for Don Bros
Oh.
with the toy stuff. I kind of like it. It's what you expect from a show called Don Brothers.
Alright, so I'll definitely have to like listen to it eventually.
so. It's like that all that kabuki stuff, you know, the classic
Ah, that makes sense.
Japanese sound effects you would expect from a Japanese centric show.
Yeah.
Exactly that. So yeah, it looks. I personally like it. I'm digging it. All right. Anyway, what else do we have? That's all for Toku news. There was some other news.
We
Echo,
got
you
some-
want to talk about?
I'm punching Butch Hartman in the face. That's all that needs to be said.
That wasn't what I was going for, but
That's all that needs to be said. Stop it.
I wasn't gonna bring that up at all. But okay.
I need to because it like you just reminded me of it, low key. I ain't gonna lie to you. So Butch Hartman, stop trying to remake the Fairly Odd Parents. Thank you. The shit looks terrible. Done. Basically, they're getting a live action remake or a continuation reboot. It's ugh. Timmy's going to college. He gives his fairies to two new kids. I think they're his cousins. It doesn't work in live action. They need to stop. That is all.
But that breaks the rules. The rules.
Exactly, but it's Butch Hartman, which is why I want to punch him in the face.
All right.
Fucking Butch Hartman, man.
In better news.
Better news. We got.
Yes.
Let's see. I'm making sure. I'm checking. Doing all the checking. I gotta double check. Let's see here.
He's double checking.
I
Checking?
remember last week we already talked about the Chip and Dale Rescue Rangers film. So that's that.
That wasn't what I was gonna point out, but okay.
I know what you're trying to bring up, but I'm trying to make sure everything
Okay. Okay.
I believe that's just everything. Alright, so gotta catch them all, done catch the Pokeball and talk about your news.
Yeah. Gotta catch 'em all, Pokemon.
Pokemon.
Got Gen 9. Gen 9 has been officially announced. It's insane.
Definitely supposed to be infrared and ultraviolet. It's definitely.
I like the name. I like Scarlet better than Infrared. So.
It doesn't make
I'm
any
okay.
sense. I'm sorry. It's bad translation. It's another half-effort job. They need to stop. They need to cancel the series. They need to reboot it. And oh wait, they did. It's called Temtem.
Quiet you.
What are you talking about?
Quiet you. Second of all, Gen 9 looks great.
Eh,
And no,
I'm
well,
kinda
let
with-
me
kinda
say
with
We
this.
have
PT.
3
I'm kinda with
Pokemon
PT.
Gen
They look
9.
pretty-
Calm down.
Well, let me say this. The trailer they showed looks good. I like the environments. I don't like our
Okay,
starting
fine.
outfit though, because if that's our starting outfit, no. Like, oh
That's
no.
why they made Pokemon like customizable now. You can change
Oh
whatever
yeah,
clothes you want.
100%. I'm glad it's customizable because like, I look like a youngster who's trying to catch bug Pokemon. No, thank you.
I am personally upset at the trailer because they ruined the Fire Zodiac. Those bastards.
Oh, okay, yeah, we're talking about Chili Pepper.
8 generations. We could have put a dude cleanly into each of the Zodiac spots, and now we've screwed it all.
Look, man,
Thrown out the window.
Chili Pepper Crocodile though.
I don't care how cute he looks. He's not a snake or a bull or a horse.
I don't care how
Wait,
cute he looks.
What are
He
we talking
looks-
about?
Shut up, Blaze.
There was
You get cute.
all of the previous 8 starters can all fit into a spot on the Chinese Zodiac Blaze. Charmander's the dragon. Typhlosion's the mouse.
Okay.
Torchic is the rooster.
Okay.
Chimchar is the monkey. Tepig is the pig.
Oh.
I'm trying to think of the names. Blaziken is the fox.
Uh-huh.
I
Wait,
think you mean
there's no fox?
Delphox is the fox.
There's no
Blaziken's
fox.
the
I'm
chicken.
skimming back and forth between their first forms and their last forms.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there's fox in Chinese Zodiac.
Oh, not fox. Dog.
There we go.
Fox, dog. Close enough. And then Gen 7 was Incineroar / the tiger. Gen 8 was Cinderace / the rabbit. And now we're in Gen 9 where they broke it because that's a crocodile,
Chili pepper,
not a snake.
Chili pepper croc, baby.
Maybe he turns into a snake and loses his arms.
Maybe. But he's adorable. He's adorable. The duck.
I like him. I need to see his final form before I decide who's my favorite of the starters.
That's how I feel.
They look a bit.
The grass cat is cute. I like grass cat.
Grass cat.
She's adorbs.
Grass
And
cat's
then-
gonna get all the love. I guarantee it. I stand by
Yeah,
it.
she's gonna get all the love for this gen. And then we have Quaxley, who is Donald Duck.
So
You
quote,
cannot fool me. That is Donald
That
Duck
is-
fucking Duck.
Team
my-
Donald Duck over here, man.
so
My biggest beef is they look kind of like Neopets.
I feel it.
You know, I can
Like,
see it. Especially
really-
that cat. Especially the cat.
Yeah, especially the cat. I'm looking at him like, man. At a certain point, you gotta just take what you already have and then like double down on it instead of trying to make new stuff that doesn't feel like it's worth anybody's time. I'm just like,
To quote my friend Curious Joy, go watch her stream after this, by the way. That is Plucky Duck as a water type, and I laughed my butt off. Like, Plucky Duck, who remembers Tiny Toons? I love Tiny Toons. It made me happy to hear a reference to it. Also, look at the hair. That is definitely, that duck is begging to be called Donald, like, at this point.
That's not hair. That's a hat. That's just a
That's
straight
a
up
hat. That's a straight up hat. That look like hair. Like goddamn hair. Oh lord. But yeah, we got Poke news. So Gen 9 has been introduced. Dizzy Devil. See, Kazan gets me. Tiny Toon Adventures, motherfucker. Tiny Toons. But yes.
Nice. The rest of them are
This
Pokemon
timed
news, but
out.
no one cares.
maybe it's me.
Maybe the servers don't like us, Frag.
I'm gonna restart my PS4.
We can just do 1v1s on Gundam. I really don't care.
Yeah,
I'm
I
done.
think it. If you want something going on in the background, I say just switch to Gundam.
Yeah, we'll switch to Gundam. Sorry, chat.
No
Gundam-
Rider today. Oh well.
Climax Fighters doesn't like us.
Don't worry. We've had Rider. We've been doing Rider for quite a bit. now.
Yeah.
Like a couple months
So
straight of Rider.
give us a minute. I'm gonna change over the Gundam.
We can switch up to Gundam. Well, we talk about more new. Was there anything else in Pokemon or what?
Yes, we
So we
have
got-
Hoopa joining Pokemon Unite
Yes.
and Duridrum, one of the newer Pokemon. Well, they're both newer, but
Oh, the Skyscraper dude. Yeah.
yeah. So they're both joining Pokemon Unite. One as we just got Aegislash, by the way. He was our new all-rounder who can work in the jungle. They're doing form changes too, which is kind of nice. So Aegislash goes from shield to sword mode to holding the shield. Hoopa, and then
Aegislash is a fun Pokemon.
I love
I
it.
like him.
It's my favorite ghost types. And then we have Hoopa, which is another mythical Pokemon like Zeraora, who has an unbound form. And
Yes, he does have that.
It looks like. Oh, I thought you were continuing. That was my fault. He looks like.
No, I'm sorry.
He looks like a Sonic villain. If you know Sonic and the Secret Rings, you know exactly who I'm talking about.
Oh shit, you're right.
But yeah,
The Ifrit.
yes. So he looks like that, and I'm like, oh okay. But yeah, Hoopa's coming as a support type. When he goes ult
Mhm.
mode to Hoopa Unbound, he becomes an attacker. So prepare to do massive damage. But until then, he's definitely support.
Right.
Switching
And then
over
we
to
get-
Mexa Boost.
And then we get the worst abomination that happened during the whole mini Pokemon Direct. What the fuck did they do to Dialga and Palkia? What the fuck did they do to those two?
Oh, okay. Those are
My God!
those are the Pokemon Legends Arceus versions. Don't worry.
Yes.
Don't worry. The forms that you know are still in the game. They're still in it. That's a thing. These are just their who he's suing ancient variant looking things, and
They look like they're in pain.
probably Arceus is apparently, since it's the god of Pokemon, it likes to troll us every now and then.
God damn it,
We're back on
Arceus.
Maxiboost, guys. So I'm gonna do Maxiboost invites. We're gonna have fun here.
Yay, Maximus.
How many
Alright.
people do we have for Maxi Boost?
We got 4 of us, so that works out.
Oh, there you go.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, Hero, you
God,
do
you have
the
Max
Maximus,
Boost as
so.
well.
Right? Do you?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Hero
Alright,
plays.
Hero can take my spot, usually.
Hero,
I'm the only one, I'm the only one
let's
of the
teach me
usual
how
who
to
doesn't
air
Maximus.
stall like a champion.
Hero's gonna.
I must learn how to air stall because I can't. I
Alright,
must
Me
learn
neither.
this.
Me and the air doesn't work with each other
So-
in this game.
with all that out of the way, I think we're done with that. Are we ready to move on?
Correct. I think that is everything.
Alright, superhero time. Yeah.
Yes, everything. I don't have any more. Superhero
So-
time, baby.
Zenkaiser ended this week. We will do our discussion next week. So, anyone wondering about that?
Yep.
So, we won't be covering Zenkaiser right now, because we're saving it for next week, the big finale.
Mm-hmm.
But this week, we got Revice. We got a two-parter of Revice. So, the rolling Vice Stamp two-parter.
Ooh-wee.
So, quick recap. That is not the right episode. Episode 23. Start.
Oh, frag baby.
Oh, no, episode 22. I'm wrong. I got all of my episodes confused.
I was making the private 4-man room frag, but you beat me to it.
Oh.
Yes, you. Alright, now we gotta get Blaze in here.
So-
I sent him an invite. He'll yoin when he decides to yoin.
So, Agata is kind of addicted to Julio, because Julio can't do shit anymore. Agata just dumps him, jumps Julio right on the spot. So, unfortunate. Julio was just off to get ice cream. He comes back, and Agata is just like, yeah, you're fired. I don't want to hang out with you anymore. Julio's just standing there with the ice cream like, what? What? And he comes and he meets up. He runs over to Sakura, who's just hanging out with her friends. He's still holding the ice cream, and he's just crying in his ass off. I feel so bad for Julio.
As you should.
Yeah, Sombrero Man, no more.
Sombrero no more.
So he's gonna be hanging out with. He's gonna be hanging out at the bathhouse for the rest of the series. At least most of it coming up. That's what it seems like his role is gonna
But
be.
they didn't kill him off.
Nope.
They did not, in fact, kill him off. So
I'm amazed at their restraint.
he could regain his sombrero. He could find his sombrero on the road again and regain his power. But
On the road again? Well, the sombrero, as we know, is actually an alien spaceship, so...
not going to get blown up. So
That's where
I don't
Blaze
know.
lives at. In the tiny top of the sombrero.
Anyway,
Okay, you
the
say
main
that.
part of the
There's a
episode.
bunch of levers, then he's just, like, rotating them back
It's like
and forth.
Marvin the Martian in that sombrero.
Yep. Exactly.
So
I can see it.
I love this joke they have at the beginning. So this is right after Hiromi died. And George is just coming out of the bath in like a full like funeral suit. And Iggy's just looking at him like, dude, what the fuck, it's too soon. And George is like, what are you talking about? I'm going to my dad's memorial service. Oh, sorry.
I mean, we were all thinking it.
We were all thinking it. And then while he's there, George just casually hands him the Neobata Vice Stamp that he made 50 years in future. But now that he has the inspiration, he made it 50 years ahead of schedule. So that's our movie tie-in.
Yeah.
In case you were wondering about the timeline, Beyond Generations has now taken place within the timeline of Revice.
Correct.
So, our main plot of the episode is we get some managers and TV people coming in saying like a pair of comedians are being targeted by Deadmans. Why? We don't know. But the only way to solve this problem is for Iggy and Vice to become a comedy duo and take the world by storm.
Yeah, what's
the
up,
word that
MJ?
happy?
Shout out to MJ, fellow Morphin Master on TikTok. Yo, what's up, MJ? Thanks for tuning into the chat,
Hey,
buddy.
welcome.
What is up?
So like, they tried to audition, but Vice is still like, he's obviously a demon, and that's just like, oh, that must be your gimmick. You're just wearing a suit. No, he's an actual demon.
MJ with
Like-
the sub, MJ riding in like a rider on a bike. Yo, thank you, MJ.
Hey, 2 subs. Sweet.
Thanks, MJ. Mad support. Appreciate you.
Thank you. Dang it, Echo. I'll get you back for that.
Blaze, did you just say thank you?
I say, but yeah, say thank you. Damn it! Just when I said I'm gonna get you back on it, you on my side. Damn it, Echo.
So anyway,
Anyway,
so Iggy and Vice become super cool comedians. They scout out the competition, trying to figure out who the bad ones are, who may deal with the Deadmans. And we get our first fight scene where we get the premiere of the Neo Bata Vice stamp. Pretty dope. It's what you expect from a 0-1 form. The 0-1 things.
I'm glad they didn't do the abomination. I'm so glad.
They did not. Thankfully, they did not do the remix, but they did do the 3-2-1 and the classic 0-1 0-1 finisher thing, which is really cool.
Perfect.
Hiromi's Hot Dogger has a heart-to-heart with Daiji about working at Phoenix. Daiji getting some. Aguilera decides to join Ateka to get Gifu back. What else happens here? Yes. Mysterious Phoenix officer comes to the bathhouse and gives Icky a new stamp. Direct from George, apparently.
Direct from George, apparently. Damn it.
It is our rolling Vice stamp.
Blaze, you got slapped up. What happened?
And so we get to the final fight.
Just blast me around.
So apparently the rolling Vice stamp was made to make Vice immune to like the Gifu heartbeats, so that he's not like agonizing in pain whenever that happens.
Right.
That's apparently why the rolling stamp was made. But what it actually does is just let Vice take control of Iggy. Just straight up.
Oh yeah, there's something going on there. I wonder.
So, and it's a pretty cool power set. Like, he's got like the paint everywhere, and he like flies around and he can like hide in it and come back out. Pretty neat. Vice is like living it up when he's in his form.
Yeah, Vice is just doing Vice things. Vice gives no fucks.
Mm-hmm. And then he dehensions, and it's just Vice. There's no Icky there. And that's our cliffhanger from episode 22.
Much to the confusion of everybody, it's like, Icky? Where you go, bro? What's going on?
Mm-hmm.
But now in part 2,
they did have also a very good henshin where you see that thing from the intro where it's like Vice standing on like or Icky and then Vice is like mirrored underneath him.
Yeah.
They do that for the henshin sequence. They basically like have Vice womp over Vice. It's a cool henshin sequence.
yeah.
Anyway, beginning episode 23. Turns out Icky is now a ghost, just like Vice usually was. Or basically, Icky is now Vice's inner demon. George shows up and he's kind of pissed.
Like,
He wants to know what the fuck is up with that Vice stamp. It's like,
because he didn't make it.
he did not make that thing. He's just like, who the fuck gave this to you? And then he's just like, alright, we're taking you in for questioning. And then Vice is like, this was all part of my plan. Now I'm going to go enjoy my freedom. Peace out. So Vice leaves. Just floats away. He just hops into the rolling Vice stamp and just flies away. Kind of hilarious. And what do we got? We got George. George is figuring out is beginning to piece together like the mystery of the Igarashi family, as it were. Like someone's in contact with Igarashi's giving him stuff. It also has a line here that's like, let me see it. First the Relibo driver, now the rolling vice stamp. What did he say? Is it?
Oh,
Is that revice?
oh no.
No, but it said something along the lines of like, this is on an entirely different level,
Right.
and someone's trying to set him up. So George is thinking of something.
We'll see what comes to fruition with that one.
Right.
'Cause you ain't gonna out George, man.
Well, someone wants to outdo George, and we'll get to the cliffhanger at the end.
But yeah, it's like it was basically just continuing the comedy thing while figuring out what was going on with that.
Right. So the duo that Icky and Vice were supposed to be protecting is now getting fired. So because they're not showing up to their work because they might get attacked by demons. I mean, reasonable. So we get that Vice is just enjoying his freedom, going to the batting cages, playing some table tennis with himself, just living his best life. Otega and Agura just cause some mayhem, and then just sit in like a cafe, just waiting for him to show up after they absolutely wrecked the place. Waiting for him to show up. Meanwhile, George notices that someone is tailing Sakura, so he's now tailing the person tailing Sakura, trying to figure out what's up with the Ushijima family, I believe.
Yes.
The family that's with the Weekend. So, George is on the trail of the Weekend.
Everybody's working for
the Weekend. Every week until the show is over, we will be doing that.
Or at least until Weekend. Whatever happens to them happens.
Yep.
Continue, my friends.
So we got Live and Sakura. Yeah, we got Live and John fighting Agura and Moteka as demons. It's a neat fight. John lets it whip. I mean, not John. Agura just tells John, like, I'm glad Julio went to you. Julio's kind of a weakling, so at least you'll keep him safe.
So she's hiding her true intentions. Good job,
She
Agura.
She does, however, knock over Lovekov, which is kind of a dick move.
Why are you going
Lovekov,
It's the only way.
Lovekov's like charging, trying to help, and Agura just kind of kicks him over.
It's the only way.
Lovekov, how could you?
It's the only way. You gotta knock over Lovekov so you can get away.
Meanwhile, Live is fighting Demons. It's a pretty good fight. Live is holding his own against Otega just by himself. So,
oh yeah,
bad props. Until eventually he loses, which is sad. I am happy that we're seeing a lot more of the Jackal form than I thought we were initially. So,
even though like it's Icky's, like, well, the fact that Live's using it too is probably why it's getting a lot more shine until, you know, he gets the power up.
Yeah. So eventually, Oteka beats down Icky. Or not Icky. Oteka beats down Live. Live knocks him out of his suit. Sakura tries to help, but again, demons just knocked her out. Then he looks over to Agura, just like, you want to kill her now? Agura's just like, I don't take orders from you, and she just nopes out of there.
He's like, yeah, go ahead and get the final blow, and she's like, nah.
So fine, more for me. So he gets his mole drill ready to go, and then suddenly blocked by Evil!
Evil returns, baby.
Agura's back. At least for a little bit. It was nice seeing him show up and actually doing something good for once. Despite his name being Evil. He does have one right before he's about to get knocked out by Daiji. He does sit by Otega. He does say, like, you so owe me for this one, Daiji. You so owe me for this one.
My man says if she goes, I can't have any good curry anymore.
That's also another good line. When he shows up, he first, he's just like, if you kill her, how can I eat her curry? So he's just trying to play off. Like, I don't really care. I just want to eat her food. That's all.
Tsundere ass motherfucker.
Blaze, I'm gonna need you to turn up real hard next time. I am not carrying the entire match again.
Ooh, you heard him, Blaze.
Not carrying an entire match as the Cubily again. Sorry, dude.
Yeah, Blaze.
Okay,
Alright.
look at my
So-
perspective.
I am
right?
distraction.
You know.
I am trapping. I am not. I
At least you
cannot
get to
do what
fight
I'm having
Echo.
to do.
The
At
fact
least you get
that
to fight
y'all,
Echo.
the fact that
Listen.
Do you know-
You chose this life, Blaze. You
Do
made
you
your
know what
decisions.
it's like
you
to
made
fight somebody
Blaze. You made
who
all the
don't get
decisions
bound by
leading up to
gravity?
this point in your existence.
Yeah,
you
Blaze.
have to own them.
own them, cause it's cause of
He
you
doesn't
we
get
not
to
on
be strict with
climax.
gravity, man.
Alright, anyway.
All right. So we get back to the bathhouse. John Sakura tells Julio what Aguilera said. Just like, and Julio's just bawling his eyes out. It's like, she only wanted to protect you. She was so mean to you because she likes you. That's just her way of doing it. It's like, that doesn't make her any less of a bitch. I'm sorry.
Yeah, but she's a bitch with a heart of gold.
Yeah, sure.
Allegedly.
And so eventually they figure out, wait, maybe the reason why Vice is acting weird is because he just wants to protect Nikki.
It
So they
works.
find Vice playing Taku no Tatsujin.
Gotta
Doing some good old
promote
Taekwondo
that.
run.
Gotta promote that.
Man
no
of
doubt.
culture.
Mm-hmm. They eventually find him. They finally drag the truth out of him that he's just like, well, George looked really pissed off, so I just decided to get out of here. Oh, that's the main reason why. Just like, George looked really pissed, so I was like, nope, time to go.
Oh, I'm trying. I swear, dude.
I believe you. I believe.
I don't
you.
know how he turned around so hard, but like I was getting interrupted
Yeah,
because
you-
one of the people on the other team was playing like a teammate, and the other one was just like going in all guerrilla style.
Yeah, but
There's-
you told Blaze
there's a
to
great
turn
line.
up, so he
After
turned up.
after Vice says that he just said that, Iggy is just like, who asked you to medal? And everyone else just looks at him and just like, you don't get to say that.
He's
You do
always-
not get to ask whenever people get the medal.
He's always a busybody, so you know, Vice, Icky, Vice is just a part of you. Come on now.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that was dope. And we finally
Yeah.
come back to the comedy thing from like part one. And
We do, finally. So it turns out the real bad guy was the manager all along, or the big fan who became their manager.
Yeah. She just didn't.
Yeah,
want
it
to
turns
see
out
that
she
there.
was the one who was summoning the demons
Oh,
because
they were sellouts. Got it.
because people were talking back. Because what's the if everyone talks, if you become famous and all you get out of it is people talking shit about you, what's the point of being famous?
No,
That's
no,
why
that-
she can-
that's absolutely the point of being famous.
So everyone can talk shit about you.
Yeah, I mean,
But yeah, that's
wild.
why she wanted them out of the spotlight so that people would stop talking shit about them. That's
Manager's
basically
always
it.
the bad guys. Tazong, you right. Always the manager. He's always the manager. God damn it, manager.
Mm-hmm. So yet one final great fight scene that's 2-on-1. Vice just absolutely wrecking house. Very clear the suit actor had a fun day that day. It's very clear that the guy playing Vice just had a very fun day that day.
Yeah.
I have hit hero with about 4 Garobis so far. I don't know how every time he's in exactly the wrong spot. It is my fault.
Okay, there we go. Got it
You're,
back.
you're beating my ass, so.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So yeah, kick-ass fight scene. They take her away. They take the manager away. They have a heartfelt moment between the comedians and the manager, even though we didn't really get to know them that much. But oh well.
Yeah. But
Last thing is just Icky and Vice have another little thing like, well, how are we gonna get back now? We'll figure something out. Like, just gotta put our heads together, right?
gotta put the heads together.
Sakura is just looking at is all dejected, like, who keeps turning them into a live experiment? Like, and then she goes and confronts the Weekend, just like, you guys were the one who turned my brother into that, weren't you?
Always the
Yep.
weekend, bro.
It's always the Weekend because everyone is working for them.
God damn it, weekend.
And they finally reveal the truth as in who their leader is, and it's a dude in a mask who goes by the name Karizaki. Dun dun dun. AKA George's last name. So,
Old Papa George.
is it George's dad? Is it clone of George? Is it George himself? We don't know.
Probably George's dad, since he did quote unquote just pass.
Well, he passed away a year ago, according to George. But yeah.
Yeah, well, that's what happened in Remote Control Dandy, and guess what? The brother wasn't actually dead.
Ooh, that's
He
another
was-
option. Maybe it's George's secret brother who hates Ryder.
He hates his
Yeah.
guts, man.
Well,
He's like,
no, he
George
likes
is a-
Ryder more than George does, and George has like always been kind of bummed about the fact that his brother appreciated Ryder better.
Yeah, man. He's like, nah. He's always got the better merch. I want to make my own merch with blackjack and hookers. That's a future.
So
option.
so the leader of the weekend is Karizaki. Don't know anything about him other than his name is Karizaki.
Yeah.
He has a kick-ass Phantom of the Opera-esque mask. So
If this show
half white,
really
half
wants
black.
to earn my respect, he will be the brother, but the brother cares about making a good show before making merch. At which point, I'm gonna be absolutely anti-George all the way, because I know where my bread is buttered.
I'm pretty sure it's not a brother since it was never mentioned that George had one. It was mentioned he had a dad.
Which is
so.
how you know that it's his brother. How do you do misdirection in the most classic murder mystery sense? It's always the person that they feature least.
Always, Blaze. I'm gonna need you.
I mean,
to turn
Revice, the guy who's writing Revice was a mystery writer. That's where he came from. He was writing
See?
mystery shows. So.
He knows.
He knows. So
He
yeah,
has
Blaze.
the
I
sauce.
need you to turn up, Blaze.
I try.
Yeah, that's our recap
tried.
on Revice.
The superhero time
A two-parter of Revice. Yeah.
is officially in.
Next week will be the big Zenkaiser thingamadoo.
Zenkaiger. Do, do, do. Yeah.
We also, just to mention it, we got a new writer in the show. We're not going to learn much about him yet, but next week we're getting Bale.
Yeah.
Wasn't revealed in the scans, so strictly in like the preview so far.
It's gonna
He
be
does not look like a writer.
Nope.
As Frank said earlier, he looks like a big bad Beetleborg. So,
Big bad Beetle. Alright, yeah, I'm done.
or like some other form of monster. I don't know what exactly he is, but
Watch
like what his
turn
stamp
up
is.
now, because that's how Blaze do.
Oh, one other piece of news I forgot, Revice related. So the Demons Driver came out.
Wow. Alright.
And the
then.
Demons Driver was hacked. So we know all the sounds in the Demons Driver. Nothing really interesting except one. If you use the Kuwagata, or Stag Beetle, device stamp, doesn't actually exist yet, but could, you actually get a new Henshin sound. Common Rider Overdemon.
Interesting.
Yes. Whether or not that will actually be used, who knows? Maybe it's just a red herring. They've done that before, so... But we shall see. I just wanted to mention that before I
God.
forget.
Dude, I was trying.
Blaze took this time to turn up. I couldn't do much. To
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Every time I'm like, yo, Blaze, you gotta turn up. Okay, it's always against me and never with me.
Alright, anyway, that's our recap, so what do we want to talk about now?
Well, now's the time to interrogate Hero, put him in the chair, wrap him up with duct tape, and throw the light in his face. We gotta understand your obsession with this merch, man.
Oh man.
I'm gonna let Dunn
I mean-
interrogate you.
I used to be the merch guy here, but then you showed up, and now I'm not the merch guy anymore, so I'm upset.
You did the thing, bro. Like, we gotta talk about your merch, man. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, what do you guys want to know? I mean, I'm pretty much an open book.
Like, what the fuck? So much animation cells, Gundam, a pachinko freaking machine. What?
Well,
The Machine Goes Machine is really the big one that got me. That one got me. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I mean,
You're
it
feeding
gets to a point.
Ultraman Hikari at this point. They're like, yo.
Well, you know, when you collect for so long, it gets to a point where it's like you don't want just stuff you can get at retail, even if it's like a P Bandai exclusive. You're like, what's the most random thing that no other collector is gonna really have? And I mean, it just stems from there. So, you know, first it started off with like small stuff. So when I went to Japan for the first time in 2008,
Right.
or I'm sorry, 2018, I was like, wow, you know, I was really shocked about how cheap everything was because all the time I hear, you know, for collectors, oh, it's so expensive in Japan to even get there and
No, that's
everything
not.
else under this.
I'm sorry to answer Kazong. No, that is not Frank. That is Hero, a new member to the Discord, as you talked to him earlier. Yeah, that is him. That is Hero. So
Yeah, we got someone new on the podcast today.
we gonna yell at him for the merch and ask for $5 so we can get out of our cardboard box and fix the
No.
servers for Climax because Blaze screwed him up.
But I mean, like the big thing was
What did I do?
when I got to one of the stores, I was looking for a specific figure,
Mm-hmm.
and online it was like going for like $80. I was like, okay, I'm willing to spend $80 when I go to Japan to buy it, because I just wanted the memory of, oh, I bought this while I was in Japan. Well, when I got there, one of these stores called Suragaya, I saw it on the shelf. I was like, oh my goodness! I go up to it, and the guy like walks over, and he's like, oh, it's no good. And I'm like, oh, why? He's like, look, the box has a dent in the corner, like a little draw. Like
Yeah, can you mark it down a little, man?
No,
Because
so-
that's awful.
So it ended up coming out to
Heck
like
yeah, we
$23
love this.
US.
23? Oh,
Yeah,
my
23
God.
US, and I was like, oh, here's
Man,
how they get, and here's how they get you, because you're in there and you're like, okay, I'm willing to spend $80 for this one item, right? But then as soon as you get it for $23, you're like, oh,
I'm gonna get
have-
something else.
like I have extra money now, and then like you look around and you're like, oh, this is only $3, $4. Like, oh, it's like, well then. So my luggage just got overwhelmingly stuffed. But for the Gundam merch wise, I went to the Gundam Cafe, RIP, before they closed,
Oh.
and I jokingly asked one of the servers if I could buy the menu. Like, they have like a metal
Oh
menu that
my
they hand
God.
you to serve you the stuff. I was like, is there any way I could buy this? And they're like, oh no, but we can get you like a placemat and like this exclusive keychain thing. I was like, okay, I'll take any exclusive merch I can get that's like not supposed to really be purchased, kind of thing, right? So we went to Diver City, my girlfriend and I was like, I really want to touch the Unicorn Gundam, but I also don't want to get deported back to Las Vegas. Because when I walked over there, there was just so much, what do you call it? There's just a lot of cops, and we went there like 4 times that day, and I'm like, okay, just there has to be one chance to touch this Gundam. Long story short, I didn't touch it on that trip. We went back to Japan in 2019, and I touched the Gundam then, so I was like, I'm not losing this chance.
Did
Not
not
this
touch
time.
this Gundam. Touch.
Nice.
But yeah, I think the scariest thing though is like how addiction can get like a hold of you. Is you know,
Oh, we can see.
yeah, I mean,
You don't say, me lad. You
Yeah.
don't say.
yeah, is you know, like my girlfriend, she bought me the Neo Zeong, the big like
I was
Gundam
gonna
kit?
say, I saw 2 of those. I saw the one from
Yeah.
Unicorn and the one from Narrative. I'm like,
yeah. So
Yo.
the one from Narrative, we never thought we were gonna be able to purchase it. So in our last trip to Japan, we saw it and we're asking $900. And we're like, okay. I was like, I'm not paying $900. Plus, I have to bring it back to America. It's not happening. So during the pandemic, probably the dumbest decision I ever made in my life, but we decided to do it. Some guy on Facebook Marketplace was like, I have a Narrative Neo Zeong opened. It has been built. He's like, but I need to sell it because funds are short. It was like in the heat of the pandemic, where everyone's losing their jobs.
Yeah,
They're telling you to stay home and all this crazy stuff. So I was like, man. So get ready for the price. I'll let you guys guess on what the price was.
$35.
And then no, I wish.
100. No, 327.
He is close. He is close.
400 smackaroos.
I paid $300 flat to pick it up in California. So I told the guy, he was very skeptical. He was like, "Are you really willing to pick this up?" So I don't really.
Dude, for $300, I'd think about it. Like, I'd be like, because it's like, I'm not a big fan of the Neo Zeon, but it's a damned impressive kit.
Right? I was like, I'm gonna have one on each side of my table, and then now it's just like I don't. And then I was like,
they
wait,
are the table.
Yeah, I was like, no, they are the table. So we messaged the guy. I'm like, hey, listen, I'm a serious collector. I was like, I do want to purchase this item. He's like, oh, I have another guy that's interested, and he wants to have me ship it to him. I'm like, dude, I'll drive from Vegas to California to pick it up. It's like I'll leave tomorrow because it was a Friday.
Lord.
He's like, and then he's like, yeah, and he's like, okay, did the game freeze?
Yeah.
I'm stuck at a windscreen. Okay.
Yeah.
So he's like, okay, I can meet you. He's like, but I just don't want you to back out. Like, listen, I have a good reputation. Like, here's like some references of mine. I'm like, you know what? And I'll even give you half payment on PayPal, and I'll bring the other half in cash. He's like, all right. And like I said, I was so scared because I was like, oh my god, COVID.
That was me. I'm sorry. I don't know what happened, but like it just said, hey, you can't do this no more. Thanks
Oh wow.
Gundam, man.
But we get there, and like I said, we're all so scared, and we meet the guy, and we're all masked up, gloved up, because this is like before anyone knew what was really going on in the world.
Mm-hmm.
And we threw it in the trunk of our car. We're so scared, like we can't stop by anywhere. We don't want to get sick, and then we drove all the way back home. We got like some Lysol wipes. We were wiping the kit. We folded up the box, and then So the key thing is a lot of the things I've obtained that are like kind of rare or like worth more than what I paid for is just like dumb luck, good timing, and my girlfriend just being super supportive and buying. Like, oh yeah, I'll do that. I mean, she's a huge EV.
We kind of collect different things. I mostly go for the DX stuff myself. I've been collecting since 2015. Ghost. Yeah.
Oh wow.
Ooh, Ghost.
Ghost.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Ghost was my first series I started collecting with. So.
The merch boys.
I remember that night. I was looking on Amazon and I liked the prices. The rest of my family was on vacation at a cabin. I wasn't there because I didn't want to go. But no, it was the middle of the night, and I sort of accidentally clicked to buy it, but at the same time not. It's kind of that weird feeling.
Accidentally.
I was on the screen. It was in my cart saying, and I was like, "Do I want to?" And then my finger accidentally pressed it, and it was like, "Well, it's been ordered now. Yep, I guess it's coming." And I got it, and I haven't stopped since.
Oh, it's like, I'm not gonna return this. That's such a hassle. It's like, we can drop it off anywhere. It's like, no. It's just so much of a hassle. I don't have the time. Like, but you're off today. Oh, but really, should I? You pretend you try to return it. You buy a second one. This was the keep in the box.
Yeah, I mostly collect DX. Have you done any of the DX collecting? Yes, no.
I was looking into it. I was curious, and I was like, I don't know. I feel like it's gonna be a giant rabbit hole because I go in and I'm gonna be like,
it is.
I tried to answer back with a Garo with my Garo.
As someone down that rabbit hole, it is a rabbit hole. Because you gotta set your limits.
Bro, look, listen. I may be new to the collecting merch, but I've always wanted to collect merch. I have like the Dragon Ball statue from when Fighters came out. It was either Fighters or Xenoverse. I still have that statue.
Okay, so this is the merch episode now.
This is the merch episode. I still have that. I still have it. It's just, look, I can literally bring it out right now. See, Kazong has it too. I am not the only one here. Like, yeah, like, mine is still in good condition. It is safe right now with a bunch of Sonic merch. That's fine.
Nice.
It's the Sentai and Rider merch that'll get me. It's like, do I want to?
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah.
do I want to? Oh goodness.
Expensive.
Just to
Okay.
kind of quickly go over, I have everything that was in Ghost, except Dark Ghost Dark Ghost icon because I didn't want that one. I got everything from Xaid, plus the movie stuff from Xaid.
It's his
Oh
favorite
my
series.
goodness.
He
I
has
wound
to
up,
get
I
it.
skipped build. I
I
got
would've
everything
too.
from Geo, Zero One, and Saber. Minus movie stuff. I don't really collect movies. I just go for stuff in show.
Yeah. I was.
And then Sentai wise, I actually only started with Ryu Soldier collecting Sentai stuff.
Oh, that Memorial Resoulkin. I need to get it.
I did not get my Memorial Ryusoken. I have the regular Ryusoken.
I need to get it, but I didn't have money at the time. And I told myself the next Memorial thing they
Yeah.
make, I'm getting it. And go Kaiser.
Kuzan wants a Fies driver.
We gotta get
This
my
is-
man the Fies driver. We gotta get it.
I mean,
to him. I will help.
I'm
you.
currently on the Revice wagon.
Look,
Actually, just finished up my Vice Amp bar, so that's cool.
I ain't gonna lie to you. I wanted, like, I was gonna wait for the series to end because that's how I usually do it. Because, like, when Drive was over, I'm like, I'm gonna get that belt. Oh, you got extra cash. Time to get the belt. And then Geo, I really love Geo, so I had to get that one. But this man,
Right.
Hero man, he got everybody beat. I'm like, good lord. Like, I can't.
And I don't really, I never got into Gundam, so I didn't collect Gundam, but I do have the Figure-Eyes, and I love those, so. The Figure-Eyes Riders.
If
That's what I'm doing now.
do they still have old Zoid model kits? Because I miss Liger Zero so much. I had Liger Zero.
They have
as a
like some
kid.
diecast figures.
Oh,
They have
see?
diecast figures now, yeah.
Oh, I want to read.
Those are more expensive than model kits. I like the model
Yeah.
kits because they're cheap. They're not only cheap, but they're just fun to build, you know?
Yeah. And I miss Liger Zero so much. It said I'm gonna hold my pants up to be the Fives belt. It's gotta be the Fives belt. Cause I'm gonna run around with the Fives belt like, yeah, I'm ready anytime. Come on, bring it. Let's go. Anytime. Anywhere. It's just ready to rock. I feel it. I respect it.
I mean, if you could make the Fies phone your phone, would you do it?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
It'll
yeah.
help me.
Honestly,
100%.
no,
There's no
I would.
hesitation in anyone's voice here.
Are you
100%.
giving me a flip phone at this day and
Like-
age, and it's gonna be a gun? Hell yeah.
Like if I can put my driver. See, Kazong was like, yeah. See, he get it. If I can literally put my driver into my car and just talk to it like Mr. Belt is there, I would do it. 100%.
You do realize you would have to like kill a scientist for that, right?
Listen, I'm aware.
And then upload his
It's
consciousness
a
into the
worthwhile
belt.
sacrifice.
Pretty
He's
much.
not dead. He's just,
Yeah.
temporarily mislaid.
Make it a Razer 5 phone. I love this man Kazong's thinking right now. Gotta get you a Razer.
Rough morning.
Shoot, you beat mine.
All right, so we got Kuzan's piece of dream merch. What's your piece of dream merch? What do you guys want?
Well,
Oh, I
You
don't
could have
have
anything.
I don't have dream merch. Just like DVD sets and Blu-ray sets to come out.
all we need now.
I understand for not a merch.
So
I can eat it,
like
whatever,
my
hero
my
puts out
particular
of it.
brand of plastic crack used to be back when I cared.
Back in
I
his
used
day.
to be big into Warhammer 40K, and
Oh.
Oh,
that
shit.
adds up quick. That is an expensive hobby.
Bro, I don't like. Oh my goodness, the reselling market is what made everything go up. Why you guys do this? I could barely afford shoes now. I'm still trying to get a PS5. Thanks, guys.
I got mine.
Hate them so much.
I know Hero has his because I saw it in one of his pics.
Oh yeah, I saw it too. I'm upset. Like besides all that cool merch, I see the PS5. I'm like, God damn it, Hero. Bro, the cells though. We gotta talk about the animation cells once Frag finishes. Frag, finish your thought. I'm sorry.
No, I don't.
I mean, he did finish.
Oh,
That was it.
oh.
I'm not special.
What?
I mean,
You're the movie guy. Of course you're special.
I just have a lot of network area storage, man. I have
No, Frag. Without you,
I have many
no,
terabytes of storage
no,
space. That's
Frag.
all,
Listen,
and a
Frag.
niche that I'm into.
Listen. Without you, we wouldn't have seen Godzilla versus Space Godzilla in
oh yeah.
I mean,
like-
I can show you the Japanese version as well. You know, the actual decent
Well, yeah, but the
high
dub is
definition
freaking
rips that they did,
hilarious.
high definition version that they did. I
He
got that
said, "I'll
box set.
sell my kidney."
Totally
Me too,
ripped it.
Kazan. Me too.
It cost me my appendix, so I understand.
Oh no!
How did I jump into the middle of that, hero? How? I'm upset. I'm bummed at myself. That was such a rookie move. Oh!
Like as far as like dream merch, there's two animation cells that I would really want, and I mean I've saved up for the moment that if this ever occurs, I'll shell out at least $2,000 for it. But
Holy
Jesus!
fuck!
but the problem is with the animation cells, there's a lot of scenes that were thrown away because when they were doing the productions of the shows, especially Wing. They thought that it was just garbage. Like no one's gonna care about these pieces of art. You know, they're a one of one. Let's just throw them in the trash once we're done. And the only way they got out of those trash cans, like they had diehard fans or a few Americans that worked in those studios as doing like translations or scouting if they want to pick that show up for the localization networks and stuff. And they're like, wait, you don't want this art? Like, no. I was like, oh, I'll take it. So people like come out with like boxes
we
and
carrying
boxes.
Kazan.
And there was this one really famous guy. The name escapes me right now, but he worked for like one of like a TV network. Right? He's like, hey, we want you to localize some shows. So he went out there. He's like, oh, they're throwing away all this stuff. He's like, yeah, well, the garbage man comes and we have to lug this out from like the 10th floor, bring it all the way down to the curb, and then they'll throw it away. So this guy ended up with a whole bunch of Gundam cells from, we're talking like a War in the Pocket, we're talking 0079, and 8th MS team, and they were just throwing them away because like, oh yeah, we don't care about this. Like, and they thought he was weird because they're like, this guy wants to take our trash, and he's willing to pay us to take our trash. Like that's like sure, like yeah, you can have all this. Then when Studio Ghibli started making their Ghibli museum, they're like, wait, we should totally like put some art into the museum. Then they realized, oh wait, we don't have any to put in the museum. Why? We threw it all away. So then they started like the painful process of just obtaining cells little by little. So if you ever see like a Studio Ghibli cell, you'll never win in an auction unless it's from private dealer to private dealer because they like outbid like crazy just to make sure it goes back to the same place. But yeah, as far as like animation cells go, the ones I have for the shows I like, they weren't really mainstream, but unfortunately, I'm not trying to go on a rant, but heritage auctions really ruined a lot of hobbies. And animation cells was just another one that got hit because now you're outpricing the, I don't want to say real collector because there's not really a term for real collector, but like, there could be fans out there that are not, I'm not saying super well off, but maybe $100 is where their budget is, and the cell you could have bought maybe 5 years ago for like $30, maybe 120. Now they're saying, oh, this $20 cell? No. The demand minimum I'm taking is 400. So they're like price gouging, and it's so sad. Yeah, that's why like I have a form, like I have an NDA that when I sell specific cells to people, like hey, just to mildly go over the terms without getting into too much details, like if I sell this to you, you can't. If you choose to sell it within 5 years, you have to contact me and let me know what you're going to sell it for, and I'll buy it back at that price. Because I don't want them to just buy it and then just flip it like 3 weeks later. You're like, oh, I know this one guy will pay so much for this, right? So
I feel it.
So you're like a professional at this. I see.
I mean, I've done it for a while.
I'm not. I'm just a toy collector. I don't plan on selling the shit I got. So
I I got lucky. This really sweet lady in San Diego, she was like, I just to show you how old the site was. It was like some GeoCities page that was archived, because I was just going through Google Images, like, does anyone have this still? Oh wow, well that nuke was that was something. So, and I was like, it said, oh, click here to send a reply, like a feedback on their page. And I was like, well, I doubt this is still gonna work. And I just said, hey, I saw in your gallery you had a couple of cells of Amuro and some Gundam cells and some older shows of Cardcaptor Stalker. I was like, if you're interested in selling any of these,
Hey hero, you are Kazong's spirit animal. He's like, you're so cool.
Oh, thank you. But yeah, no, I got lucky. The lady reached out to me. It was really shady because she replied from an AOL email.
Oh, no, not the AOL email.
So it was so
the epitome of shady dealings.
Yep. So it was so.
Next, you'll be telling me she had a Netscape domain.
So we won't say what the email was, obviously, but it was just at AOL.com, and I'm like, oh. And so I sent an email back and said, like, these are the ones I'm interested in. I'll be honest, I'm not too knowledgeable in this because this is gonna be my first cell purchase. And she's like, I wait 3 months. I get an email back from an AOL email. Oh, I'm so glad. Sorry about the late reply. Yes, I would sell them. He's like, here's my PayPal. I'm like, oh, she had a PayPal. I was like, okay, well, now we're getting somewhere. And the PayPal's at AOL. I'm like, no.
I can't trust you.
This smells a little strange.
And I'm like,
hey, Hero, a quick question.
Uh-huh.
If you don't mind
Sure.
me asking. I was a bit
Go ahead.
surprised you mentioned, so you can actually lay out a term of like what happened to the object after you sell it. I actually didn't know you can do that. I thought when you sell it, it's kind of like the other person's problem now. So they don't really have to listen to you.
It's a contract, Blaze.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an NDA contract, so they can't disclose the price I sold it for.
Gotcha.
And I don't do it for every cell, right? It's just my really because you can tell from an iconic scene, right? Like the Hero Yui one I have of when he's wiping Relina's tears. Like that's
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to be a real
I saw that and was like, holy shit, you have that? You're the guy who has him doing that? I was pretty flabbergasted.
I'm pretty sure a lot of the stuff you have is very expensive right now or something.
Here's the thing, and this if there's any takeaways about cells is that they don't really have a value because they're one of a kind, so you can't really put because if someone doesn't care about Gundam Wing, they're like, okay, so big.
Definitely. For those who forward though, they would do a lot of pay a lot for. I'm pretty damn sure.
Oh yeah.
No!
Oh, I didn't come in time. No.
I was trying to run at him
the deal with the
finish
lady
him.
took so long. So I was like, okay, she gave me her PayPal. I tried to haggle the price. I was like, listen, this is a little high. I was like, can I just buy a couple? 2 more months go by. This has been a 6-month ordeal just trying to get some cells from this lady. I asked her, I was like, is there an easier way to contact you? She finally gives me a number to text. And I texted, and it was just shady, right? I was like, oh, this is so shady. I was like, and then she's like, oh, is there any way you could send it via friends and family? And I'm like, oh, no. PSA, everyone. Always send goods and services. But I was desperate. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to send it. I'm going to send it friends and family. What's the worst that can happen? Me lose all my money? So I send the payment. She sends me a tracking a week later, and they all arrived safe and sound. And
nice.
I was super happy, and I asked her, I was like, is there anything specific that, because out of respect, I was like, do you not want me to sell any if I could trade some? Can I? And she's like, oh, it was like, whatever you want to do with them. I just want them to go to a good home, but if you really want to sell some, you can. I don't mind. So my deal was, okay, if I sell any, I'll tell you before I sell it if you have any emotional attachment to it, and then I can absolutely give it back to you, no problem. So
that's sweet of you.
Oh yeah, I mean that's just respect, right? Because I was like,
said the MK11
because this lady, because she didn't have to sell me anything, right? So I was like, So I sold 2 cells, and there was one dude that was like a big collector. He's like, "Hey," he's like, "I saw that you acquired these because I made a little post, and I was like, oh, I was like, yeah, I was like, oh, you should reach out to so and so. Like, that's the only thing. Like, and I don't know if it's like this in most hobbies. There's a lot of gatekeeping, right? So they're like,
Sounds
oh
about right.
no." So they just trade amongst themselves, and they're like, "No, you're not a real fan. We're not going to sell it to you," type of thing.
Yeah,
So
you don't know. None of us know you. Who are you? What's
exactly.
Yeah, no, I get
Yep.
it.
So, and that's a big thing that's happening right now in Japan with the cells. Like, there's some dealers that won't sell to people from out of state, even if you use a proxy or out of country. I mean, so I was like, I'm gonna sell some extras of some ones that I have, like extras in the sense of like I have the best scene of say like Zex Marquis, but this one of Zex Marquis, he's kind of has his eyes closed. I don't really need 2 Zex Marquis cells. So like, I'll sell it to someone that likes Zex Marquis. So I just made like a post. I was like, if anyone's trying to get into cells and they like Zex Marquis, please let me know and then tell me why you like Zex Marquis. And they were like, oh, I had people reach out. I was like, okay. I was like, here, this is how much I paid. I was like, honestly, I'm just trying to get my money. I'm just trying to get like $6 extra on top, because I paid like 200 or whatever. And then they're like, oh, I could do that. It's like, you know what? And I'll cover the shipping. So, and then shipping to ship that stuff is like $20 because you got to make sure it's nice and packaged. So I mean, and your time, realistically, you're making $20 profit. Like, but yeah, no, I started selling cells like that slowly and gradually. And then my girlfriend was just like super into it because she's like, oh, I love Detective Conan. I love Card Captor Sakura. I was like, I really want cells of that.
That's
And because of networking with people, I was like, hey, can anyone point me in the right direction to try to find a cell of this? It doesn't have to be fancy. I just don't want it to be super damaged. And I had a lot of people just reach out to me like, hey, thank you for what you do for us. Like you're pretty awesome. Like this like weird stuff like I taking the time to, work out deal. You're not in it for the money. And like, well, no, because what goes around comes around. Like I sold probably 6 Hero Yui cells because every time I got a Hero Yui cell, I was like, oh, this is gonna be the one I'm gonna keep forever. And then I was like, but this like, oh, this pose isn't really iconic, or oh, his eyes are kind of messed up, or it's not a good clear shot. I kept on upgrading, like selling to upgrade, pretty much. And eventually, all the good karma ended up happening. I saw this one dude had an old Rubber Slug page, was like where you show like your gallery, like back in the day, like early 2000s, and I reached out to him, same deal. I was like, hey, I saw you have the Hero Yui wiping the tear. I was like, if you're willing to sell it, please, I would be really honored if you would just, hear out an offer. And yeah, he replied to me. He's like, yeah. I was like, sure, no problem. And the dude was super nice. Unfortunately, I've lost contact with him for like about 7 months now. I sent him a Christmas card, and he gave me like his home address and all that other stuff. And he's like, oh, come through. But he was an older gentleman. He was battling cancer. I don't know what the proper medical term is. It went away, but he said he was going for a screening to see if it came back, type of thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, wishing him best wishes and all that. And he was so nice. He gave me a spike cell for free from Cowboy Bebop because I was like, I really like that cell, but I don't.
My health was really low.
Free? Wow.
Yeah, because I was like, listen, I don't know what you want for it. I don't want to insult you with an offer. I was like, but yeah, I'll just pass on it. And then when I got my last package from him, he's like, it's like, I know it's going to a good home, and he didn't even tell me to put it in there. And I was like, I just started emailing him like crazy. I was like, are you kidding me? I was like, oh my goodness. But yeah, no, like cell collecting, I think you can still get into it. There's some cheap shows, like shows that are not in high demand, but if you look, people are like trying to like resell all the time. So like there's a show that like an old show I used to watch, like Samurai Pizza Cats.
Oh Lord.
Oh yes.
And the cells for that, the cells from that show are like only like $30-$40.
Brag,
but
I know what we're gonna do today.
But if you
Probably just legend. Just myth.
but then there's just people that like I said, there's people that try to take advantage of what do you call it? There's always that slime ball, right? That just tries to take advantage of people. Like, oh, you're new into this hobby. It's like, no one wants to talk to you because you're new and they think you're a reseller. I'm not a reseller, even though that is the reseller that's fucking talking. I'm sorry, that is talking.
You're good.
And
You're good. We get vulgar on the
and
show all the time.
so it was just like, man. But yeah, no, like that's just been my goal now. Is just preservation for like the stuff I collect, and I try to make our room, like our spare room, as like as Japany or as like comforting as I can make it.
Shit is Japan. Oh my
Alright.
god. Yo, what the hell? I learned something new today about fucking animation cells and shit. It's wild. Yeah, you good? You good? We all good, man. We all good. I swear to fuck, Frank. Why?
Because I can't shoot the other one. That's why.
Oh. No. Oh my goodness, I'm not gonna make it in time. I'm not gonna make it in time. I'm not gonna make it in time. Yes, I did. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
No.
So, oh my
That
goodness.
hurt.
Yeah, see, I was like, you know what? And
God,
I low key did
one-
want to get Hero on. I just didn't know when because that merch was just like, I need to know, you know. So you answered your message. So it's good to have you here. This is your
Oh
official
no.
welcome to the Writers of the Grid Discord. Like, there you go.
No. No, thank you. I was happy I was, able to jump in. It's Sunday, and I have work tomorrow, but
Yeah.
I'm
Oh
happy I was
yeah.
able
Most
to
of
take
us
time
do.
to talk to all
I
you.
I have to I have to get off pretty soon.
Yeah,
because-
we're close to ending anyway. It's just like this is the best time we can get everyone together. Cause Saturday
Yeah.
people like Saturday's kind of iffy. Sometimes you can, sometimes you can't. But Sunday for some reason it all worked out. So yeah.
Yeah.
And this
Well, when
was-
we started this, I was originally on a night shift.
yeah,
This was my
Dun was
This
good.
was the beginning of my weekend essentially. But now I don't have that. Now I'm just on a regular schedule. But it still works out for me. So I just need that
No,
works
that's good.
It's like these guys have been down for like 100 episodes or going on 100 episodes. It's great. I'm still trying to get my man's Jim on here, right? Because he's busy. He actually is in a couple movies. So I'm like, yo, that's crazy. But I want to get him on here because he does the suit acting for like
Oh, that's cool.
for like the promo stuff, right? When it comes to
Mhm.
like Rangers and stuff, he's got the Kiva suit, and I'm like, yo, that Kiva suit is top notch. I need it. Like even the stunt belt, bro. I'm like, oh my gosh. So I just want to get his experiences with it, but we don't know when that's happening. But like he's like, yo, when are we going live? I'm like, yo, when are you getting on the podcast, dude? We want you. Jim's a cool dude. He's got the '80s aesthetic going on with him, so it's like even funnier. But like, dude, you and the merch, man. Like, what the fuck? Like, definitely here. Nah, Hero. What the hell, man? Like, it's dope,
listen.
it's
I'm
dope.
always
Your
I'm always
connection's dope.
looking. I'm always looking for merch. Anything that's at this point, it just has to be unique. You know,
Look, now I
It's-
know for a fact I will never catch up to you done in Silver at this point. Because, like, I jokingly made fun of Silver. I'm like, yo, Silver, this man's got you beat when it came to Morphers, man. Silver's like, oh, really? Really, Echo? And he showed me the whole set of Morphers. I'm sitting here like, okay, Silver, you ain't had to flex on me like that. I was just playing with you. Like, my man's was out here with him. Like, good lord, Silver. But like I have like 4 belts and a couple morphers and an ultra changer. I am not good with merch, but I will be there eventually. Cause like you let a big kid have adult money. What you know what's gonna happen.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That's what it is.
Oh, Kazong said he's sorry, Frank.
No, Kazong, you're good. I saw you winding up. I saw him doing the girl. I'm like, I'm gonna beat him with a stick. This was a mistake.
It was
All the mistakes. Ugh.
But like, oh no, Kazong, you're good. You're doing good. I'm glad to have you back, man. Glad to have you back. Hero, thank you again for answering the call, because merch. Oh my goodness. So like, I gotta ask, Hero. I gotta ask.
Sure.
This is
Go
a main
ahead.
question for everybody. Because Dunn already did the dream merch question. So I'm like, well, That's the thing. That's a question I wanted to ask. But like, if you could, right? How, like any live action movie set, like because we already did the animation cells, but like for a live action movie set, if there's one piece of equipment or whatever you can buy from it, which one would you want?
Like a prop or something?
Yes,
Or a
Like a.
costume?
Oh, and now is this? We're just talking like if we
anything.
had like Willy Wonka money, if it
Yes.
didn't get burned
Yeah.
down. Okay. Uh, Probably the very first Godzilla suit. That would be my dream.
Oh, you speaking like a true G right now. Let's go.
Like that would be because I mean it'd just be so it's just so historic, right? Like I don't think
Yeah.
there'd be another piece of like merch that would be similar to that.
Is that suit even still intact?
Oh heck no, probably
It's probably not.
Because
corroded.
like I thought like everything from even the '90s had rotted out.
Bro,
by
have you
now.
seen the Ninja Turtle suits? Like, I would
Have you
love
seen
those.
the
But those
Nightmare
are
Fuel?
yeah, it's
Still
so
though,
bad.
still though,
Oh no,
it,
I agree
it'd be
100%.
super red.
Right.
Like
Oh, you don't want to challenge me with this.
For me, I'd probably go with.
Which one done?
I'm thinking.
Oh, okay.
I really want to get something from Xaid. So.
Give Dunn the whole X8 suit and the stunt belt. He's good. Give him
You know what?
that.
That'd be good. That'd be great.
Dunn's like,
I wouldn't be able to wear it, but that'd be great. At least the Gashcon Breaker in sword form. At least a sword.
oh yeah. That would complete everything right there. That's why I was so happy with the Memorial Ryosoken and Memorial merch they're doing, cause like, oh, it feels so accurate, even if it's not.
The
So accurate.
the Ultimate Seiken is on my list. That 80 centimeter long for Saber.
Yeah,
That's on my list. It's gonna be a while, but it's on the list.
I feel it. I feel it. What about you guys? What about your dream prop? Blaze, Frag, everyone in chat, come on with it.
It doesn't have to be token related if you don't want it to be. It could be anything.
Yeah.
I mean, if I could have like a backup, if like if they were like, oh, unfortunately, first Godzilla suit, we can't make it happen, I'd be like, okay. I would want like, because they're just like human-sized sets, right? For
Yeah.
like those. I would be like, okay, here's my spare room. I want you to rip out that set and put it in my room. That way, when I want to mess with when I want to display my figures, boom.
he's speaking my language.
Bro, oh my god.
I want that model building. That's what I
Date
want.
night in an Ultraman fight setting, bro.
Yes.
Frag, Hero, I know you guys are speaking. You understand it. Like we're gonna
Like I
If you can find the girl who would
Yes.
be down for that,
that's
Like,
it
then
right there.
you are the luckiest bastard ever.
picnic in the
You
land of
don't
light.
even need to set at that point. You were already in bed.
Well, I'm telling you, picnic in the land of light. What could possibly go wrong?
Is there
Perfect.
much to look at in the land of light?
Yes.
just-
Lots of crystal towers. There's they have like actual city stuff in there too.
Yeah.
It's just like buried under a lot of crystal crap.
Oh my goodness. Oh,
No,
man,
no.
yeah.
Or
Listen,
I
you're-
do one of the ones from like one of the city sets from Ultra 7 with like the setting sun vibe. Oh,
Oh,
so
You got
no, just absolutely gorgeous.
I would just be scared if I saw a crystal on the ground. I'm like, oh, why is this buried? You start like trying to like dig it out, and you see it's a way bigger crystal. And you find out it's Space Godzilla that just burrowed down into the earth.
Oh.
Very bad.
oh no.
That would be suboptimal indeed.
Imagine that, bro. And you just look down, you just undig Space Godzilla's face, and he's just looking at you.
Oh,
Like,
At
put it
that-
back.
oh.
It's like, put it back. Look, you got it. I'd flip. The one thing I would want my dream prop would more than likely be something from the OG Star Wars. or or like Mace Windu's saber. Dream prop right there.
Ooh, that's
Oh, that would be a good one.
Yeah. There's a bunch of like Star Wars props I'd be down with, and maybe that makes us super basic, but like,
Who cares, bro?
like they'd all be.
This is your
really-
dream. This is your dream.
Like, if anything else, I would want the Trident from Drive and just have that in my garage.
Oh.
oh, that'd be a good one.
Like, you can't go wrong with that, dude. Like, oh, I'd put my driver in there. I'm like, you know what? I need to go for a drive. Trident. It's beautiful. Like, you can't go wrong with it. Oh my goodness. Now, like, why? Collecting merch is so cool, but then you're like, it's so expensive. So like, I will make jokes and rag on you guys about your merch because I can't afford it.
That's not my fault.
It's all love, though. It's all love. Like,
Actually, you know what I'd want? Oh man,
but done. It's all love, though. It's all love, though.
there's so
No,
many.
Frank,
There's a
fine.
bunch. There's a bunch of like really cool Toku props that'd be super slick to have.
Oh,
Like,
the Revel Cane, dude. Oh, or the Satan
oh,
Saber.
that'd be cool.
Oh.
But like the suit from Changerion, oh, like that almost killed the actor because it was so
God.
heavy.
Oh my god.
It was like some ludicrous weight because it was all solid plastic chunks, solid clear plastic chunks.
Oh,
So it's
wow.
just obnoxiously heavy, and he had like back problems.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I know one like thing I would want, but it would never happen. But I mean, that's why it's a dream, right?
Yeah.
I would want one of every rider helmet just that was used, that was screen
Oh.
used. Boom.
You're speaking my
Mm.
language.
There we go.
Yep.
And you know, we have to add a little caveat on there. They already have to have like a
Oh,
glass
Jesus.
case or something for each helmet because I'm not gonna shell out the money for that on top. So,
I
Like,
tell
they
you
already
While
right
we're
now,
dreaming,
for the people who are able to 3D print and just like have a bunch of helmets, you guys are great because you're living the dream. Even if it's not like from the actual show, the fact that you have them, living the dream, boy. Living the
Right.
dream. Yeah.
oh no, I did the wrong one.
I didn't want to do this to you. I'm sorry.
No.
It's okay. Oh, I missed
Oh
it.
no! Oh no! I'm not gonna make it in time.
Yeah, that does not break
I'm
tracking.
I'm sorry. I tried.
No, you're good. I got.
All right.
I did dancing in the corner. That was a
So we
mistake.
get we'll do one more match, and then it's time to end the podcast. But I
Alrighty, right.
must say, again, I gotta do my thanks. Thanks to the mascot Blaze for being an annoying piece of crap. He always is, but he's my boy.
Who are you to?
See, this is the banter we have. Blaze has always been the mascot since episode 1. And this is not it's not because Blaze has like the coolest accent in the world or anything. No, it's because Blaze has the personality of a mascot. Like you could put him in a Chuck E. Cheese suit and it would be 100% fine.
He also has the shenanigans of a mascot.
He's like our own.
I never
personal
nominated myself
Doraemon.
this wrong. Who nominated myself?
We all agreed to it. We're like, we need a mascot, and every time it was just like, God damn it, Blaze. So there you go. There you go. That's why. That's why we got shirts with your name on it. But I gotta also thank Jukebox because he's always here, ready for the
Yo.
news. Ready for the news. And
Well,
even-
someone's gotta be.
oh, done. You're silly, man. But yeah, no, I gotta like, you gotta love it. I love you guys. You guys are great. Old man Frag, I didn't forget your segment, by the way, Frag.
Oh shit.
I never forgot. It was just
It's fine.
It was just merch, man. We had to talk merch, you know. So you get 2 next week because you gave us 2 last week. So you get 2.
I mean,
next
I can do one right now.
week. You know what? I'm gonna put a pause on it. Frag, go ahead. Hit us with your
Takoki Mikazuki.
What the Alright, you gotta explain, man. You know you can't do that.
So, who here knows who Keita Amamiya is? Or Amamiya Keita?
Besides us, because you tell us all the goddamn time.
Okay, so who knows what Garo is?
Yeah!
Oh, you
Who
mean those
knows
big
what Kamen
greenies?
Rider Zoe is?
Yeah.
Yes.
So, who knows, like, the best monster designer ever? That's Amamiya Keita, and so, in between doing... Oh gosh, when was that? That was the early aughts, I think, was Tekoki Mikazuki. And it's, like, right before Garo, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And it's basically a reboot or reinterpretation of like Johnny Sacco and his giant robot or giant robo or
Yeah.
what have you, but very different and takes a whole lot of turns. It's not a super long series, but it's very weighty. Like it's really good. Pretty involved. A bunch of weird mysticism stuff going on with some awesome giant robots versus some giant monsters. When your show's first monster of the week is a giant, exceedingly malevolent watermelon monster, um, you know you're in for something special, and it's like it takes something that should be a preposterous concept and makes it absolutely terrifying. It's brilliant. It's a brilliant show. Like, my only regret is that it isn't longer and there isn't just more of it. But like Blaze, since you've watched a bunch of the Gamera Heisei trilogy, you're gonna recognize a bunch of people from that. There's a lot of actors from that are in it. But yeah, it's totally worth checking out. I know TV Nihon did subs for it way back. I don't know if somebody's done a scrub job afterwards. They weren't bad subs. I mean, this was... TV Nihon gets a bad rap, and there is a bunch of stuff that they did that's like, Baka ni Santachi, or, translator's note, Keikaku means plan. They have that. That is part of their DNA, for sure. But A, in recent years, they were much better about it. And B, you could get past it if you were desperate enough. And believe you me, we were
Blaze
desperate
has
enough.
been blasted.
God. But highly recommend Tekoki Mikazuki. A lot of fun.
Nice.
In fact, like, on one of the movie nights, I'm tempted to do that as just
We might.
Because it's how many episodes is that?
Possibilities are endless.
Possibilities are endless.
This is why I have duplicates of. This is why I have.
Oh, y'all already know. Quick, all right, we doing it then.
Y'all ran it up super fast. I couldn't. Where are you?
All right. So
Gambler. Oh yeah, he worked on Gambler as well, right? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, he said that. Bro.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, the actors did.
No, you remind me. Thank you.
But yeah, he's. There it is.
All right. So yeah, I gotta like
Yeah,
back to my
episodes.
thing. So I gotta thank Frag. See, there you go. It's a new reason why. Let's do this Kazan.
I believe. Oh, I gotta watch Hero. I want to see his jukes.
Shoot. Blaze turned up, but like he won't turn up. Like Blaze always do this, bro.
This man actually blocks. I can't believe it. Someday. I've been playing Gundam vs. titles since Gundam vs. Seneca, but I still don't block.
Bruh,
Plus, I like Exilia, so this is good education.
Oh my god, I died twice. I died twice. That's on me. That is 100% on me. Nah, you're good, Kazan. That's my fault. I died twice.
Well,
Straight twice.
that was kind of fun.
Nah, Blaze. Nah, don't run. Don't run now. Don't run now.
Oh, you say
Blaze,
last man.
I need to beat you up now, Blaze.
Yeah, see, you can't run, Blaze. You can't run, Blaze.
Fine.
I am sorry, Kazan. I am
Honey.
100%.
Blaze, don't worry. You're gonna magically be on my team, and then somehow we're not gonna win.
It's not magic. It's Blaze's reality warping nonsense.
He does that.
Like we thought it was magic at first, or just healthy coincidence, but it happens so often that you have to throw it out at that point. Like
You got to. I like Kazan returned, man.
once is coincidence,
So I gotta thank
twice.
Kazan for coming back. Like, welcome back,
No,
bro.
once is an outlier, twice is coincidence, thrice is a pattern, 4 times is just Blaze fucking with us.
Yeah, Blaze has been caught so many times, but Kazan, no, it's not your fault. I died twice. You had no life to come back on. So again, that's 100%.
Let's go.
And
Enjoy your dub, Echo.
I'm super happy you're back. I am super happy you're back, my dude. It's like, yo, we haven't got to see Kazan in a minute, cause you know he's doing dad things, and it's like it's super great that he's doing dad things. It's just good to have him back every now and then when he can.
It sounds like you're saying bad things and not dad things.
My bad.
You're making it sound
things.
like Kuzan is part of a criminal organization.
No, he's not part of Shocker. He's a writer, man. He's like Buster.
Writers can be evil.
Yeah, but he's
Yeah,
like
common
There's
right.
like one a year.
he got one a year. But nah, man.
There's at least one a year.
You know what I bet. You know what I bet. But nah, it's super glad. It's super cool that he's back. So like, yeah, I'm glad he's back. Also, just Hero, thank you for showing up, man. Got to talk merch with you.
Oh yeah, appreciate the invite.
I know I was like, you know, y'all can't join. I was just doing that to be an ass. Like, I don't mind you joining.
Yeah, you never apologize for it. You should probably apologize to it. Yeah.
No, I'm
If he hasn't
apologizing
left
for
the
it.
Discord server already.
He'll be alright. He'll be okay.
God damn it.
Ooh.
Our fearless leader, everybody.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's kind of a dick.
I want to make it fancy. I want to make it fancy, please. Let me make it fancy.
No, Blaze, you must.
Is it time to be fancy?
Yes!
Yo.
I just took a shot too, like, nah, please gotta go.
I dodge all of
Okay, no, one more. Stay as you are, Blaze. One more. Stay as you
This
are.
will never end.
The rematch
No,
has
no,
been
it
called.
will.
The
'cause I
rematch has been called. Alright,
absolutely.
the
need
rematch
to
has
see
been
it,
called.
but I got
Yeah.
this.
I forget
have-
the time zone difference. It's only 8:30 for me, so I'm okay.
Yeah. You
Lucky.
West Coasters and
It's
your
10
nap
video,
time
man.
and your sunny beaches.
He said,
Oh,
Me,
Kuzan's
I'm
okay
not-
being
no.
evil.
He said-
Kuzan's okay being
he
evil.
said kids make you evil sometimes. He said every hero needs a villain, not the red eyes. No! No! But nah, man, seriously, we're glad you're back.
But yeah, kids make you just look at the Dan family. We had Masamune Dan, who became
Oh.
Cronus,
Yeah.
and then Kuroto had kids in the Bugsters, and then he became evil.
Well, see, that's the X8 reference. But nah, it's good
Yes,
to have
X8
you back.
reference.
Just join us when you can, whenever you can. It's all good. It's all good. You wanted to
I
found
mean,
it, man.
most evil writers are in fact dads. Like that cannot be overstated.
That is unfortunately true. Buster was one of the good ones. Like,
Buster was a rare exception.
he
But
said, "Call
most,
me evil." Oh, don't feed into
most
the
fathers who become writers are in fact fathers. Evil was a dad. Evil is
Vine's dead.
Cross's dad.
Yeah.
Yep. In some weird twisted way, yes.
In some weird twist. No, cause don't feed into that. You are Buster. You got the sword. You a great dad.
I did try to block that.
But yeah, like I said, man, take all the time you need. You already know the gang is here, man. Whenever you wanna come back, whenever you're ready. 100%. That's why we was glad to have you back for Showdown Saturday. Whooped everybody's faces in, man. But like, it was good to have him back.
Oh yeah, back up. You need to back up.
Oh,
You need to back up.
Get him, Echo! Get him!
Okay. Please run. Don't no, please.
Move,
Oh,
frag,
yes.
frag,
That's what
move.
we need. That's what we need.
Move now.
Come on.
I'm dead.
Yes. Oh, great.
Ugh.
I just launched my blaster.
His funnel got him, even though I friggin' womboed him. I had him zunded, and his funnel still kept coming.
Farewell.
I'm so upset. Well.
Paul. I want that run back. Blaze, don't go.
You kind of want that run
Blaze,
back.
don't leave. Don't leave, Blaze.
The run back.
Blaze, don't leave. Rematch is called.
Because I felt very much like I had that in hand. And then, like, I knocked him down,
Blaze,
and he
no.
bursted, and his funnel just
Never
kept
back
going.
down, never surrender.
Yeah, Blaze, don't leave.
Fine.
Yeah. Don't worry, we got more Gundam coming tomorrow for Mobile Suit Monday. Also, it sucks that Climax didn't want to work, but it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, Climax just. It's one of those weekends for Climax to just.
Everybody
doesn't wanna
was
work.
working for the weekend.
We do realize that, like, the ninjas are working for the weekend, right? Just
Yes.
FYI.
Oh yeah.
Pointing that out.
That's their day. 100%.
Yes, that is in fact their dad.
Also, I got chat, y'all was lit today. I like it. Had a bunch of new faces come in. Like, this is
Yeah,
gonna
we
be a
still
fun
have
time.
5 people watching the stream right now.
It's gonna be a fun time, and I'm glad. Like, we getting the Toku and PR guys showing up now. Like, I want to have at least everyone. I want to have most of you guys on here. It's 100%.
At least once,
At least
right?
once, yeah.
Maybe more. Maybe regular members. I don't know if we can. I don't know if we can have that many regular members. That's a lot of regular members.
Nah, we'll have a rotating schedule. It's definitely fun to have everyone in. See, guys, we did it. We're popular now.
I'm sorry. Oh
I missed. Guys,
Oh, so much death just happened. Oh God.
no! Did it? No! Oh,
that was close.
I'm so sorry because
That was
I
close.
should have said puddles.
So we gotta fight Blaze now, and then we're ending it. I gotta cut us off somewhere. Blaze, bring it on. Come on, Blaze. There we go. But yeah. So thank you guys for showing up. I've just come watch this last fight, and then something.
Oh, when's the next time we're doing a movie night or a movie day?
Next
week
Saturday.
Week after next, because unless you're hosting it, because I am not around.
I keep thinking like I'm counting.
You can
this
try
week-
it.
I'm counting Sunday as the beginning of the week, and yeah, the Saturday after this coming Saturday.
All right.
Yeah, the whatever the week after the 6th is.
Yeah.
Oh my God, why am I this close to this man? No. I got out-juked by phones. I feel really sorry.
Blaze wants to block all of a sudden.
Blaze!
Well, what else are you gonna do with a big ass shield?
It's a tiny ass. Well, actually, it's like the size of a gun.
You're a giant robot.
They're not that big, though. They're only meters tall.
Are they bigger than a person?
Define person.
Average human being. I'll take your silence as a yes.
I don't know. It depends on the person, really. I mean, Big Man Japan, for instance, is quite large.
It could be like Shaq size.
I guess the Hainu Gundam was just for show, after all.
Well,
hey, there you go.
Look at all the beams firing, bro.
I got fucking murderlated.
Yeah, let's see. Blaze didn't have your back.
Yeah, he got busy getting tied up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm out here trying to
Great.
get out of the corner.
All right, that's it. That's it, everybody. That's it.
Fine.
Echo got a win. We're done.
No, I beat. Well, Blaze lost. That's all that mattered. Blaze had to lose.
Blaze had.
Oh, wow. Hero had a 15.
Alright, GG, guys.
Yeah,
That's all right.
Hero just happened to. Frag, your record hasn't been beaten yet. You had like 25.
Yeah, that's because this was like when the game first dropped. I'd been playing
Your
Gundam vs.
record
Game for
has
however
yet
long,
to be beaten. That's all that
and
needs to
nobody
be
even
said.
me knew what they were doing. That's the only
Listen,
reason.
You have a 25 win streak. Hold that. You
And that
hold
was
that
way
title.
before we met all these people who actually know how to play the game, too.
Listen. You hold that title like Godzilla's holding the championship belt and walked home with it. Alright,
Oh god.
you
here
gonna
we
hold
go.
it.
Not again. Not again.
I love debating with these guys. They're great. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in for episode 98 of Riders of the Grid. News and merch. Dream merch. This is such a good discussion. Hero, thanks again for showing up.
Yeah.
We get you in on another one, don't worry. Just keep
All
keep your
right.
messages peeled, man. And be here for Mobile Suit Monday tomorrow, where I can get yelled at again by the Zedge for dying a lot.
All right, guys. Have a nice good.
I
Night,
only
night,
joke with
ladies.
you.
Later.
You guys are great. Let me just
Sleep.
before you all of you leave the chat though, we're gonna send a raid over because I need to do raids again. So
Yay.
let's see where we're going. Let's see. Who is on right now? Don't leave the chat yet, guys. Okay, let's see. Oh, honorary member Aru's on. Bet we're gonna go see the homie Aru.
Hey.
Aru has great discussions when he comes on. It's just a shame that things don't work every time he shows up.
Well, the only times Aro seems to come on is when I'm off, and you guys still do the podcast.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, but we're pretty sure that
I
he's
don't- you're not evil, Kazan. Good grief.
or is it that people think he's me? I don't remember now.
It was y'all. You guys were two halves of the same coin,
Oh, I see.
but now it's like multiple parts of the same whole coin, crystal, whatever. Because there's like way too many of you guys who are similar. But that's
Oh.
besides the point.
That's what happens when you run a Discord about these kinds of things. We get a lot of people with the same interests. It's what happens.
This is what happens. But yeah, say what's up to Aru, and have a good one, guys.
Sleep.
Have a good one.